the
innocent child.
yeah. So,
So you
do
think
you
that,
agree with the definition that murder is the revocal of a human life?
hold on, I'm getting warnings. Do I believe that, can you repeat that?
Do you believe? Do you agree with the definition that murder is the revocal of a human life?
No,
No.
Okay, so what's
no.
your
All right. What's your
definition?
definition then?
Murder is the intentional, I don't want to say words that are going to get me banned anyway. Murder is the intentional killing of a human. Um, and there's different types of murder. It can be premeditated. There's first degree, second degree, third degree. Those are all different. It's not just taking away a life. It's malice and it's
You
illegal.
know.
Okay,
All
wait.
right.
So,
All right.
so
It's malice or anger. It's not always the only emotion that leads to murder.
I said malice.
Yeah, you said malice. It has to
Malice is
be
not
malice to
anger.
be a murder.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but malice is not the only situation that's led to murder.
How else?
Fear, desperation, uh,
Malice is
so
not an
many other
emotion.
emotions.
like
Malice is an
I'm not saying
intention.
it's an emotion. I said the only situation. It's not the only situation.
If you kill someone out of fear, like I think I understand what you're trying to say. Like that's not necessarily like yes, it can be considered murder, but it can also be um self-protection, and self-defense. So it's not you can't weigh
Yeah,
it all
but
the same.
when it's self-defense, it no longer will fall under that classification.
But it's still murder.
What?
It's still murder if you're killing someone intentionally.
yeah, and you're killing a fetus intentionally.
So we're gonna circle back to that. Okay. So
I mean, yeah, that's the topic. Of course we are.
right,
Yeah.
right. But I didn't know we were gonna get to that so quickly. So okay. A fetus, it's not okay. My stance is like I don't think that abortion should take place after a fetus is able to survive on its own outside the womb.
Oh.
Okay, so
But
it's
before
not
then,
technically
Oh.
human until it's born to you.
that's not what I said. I said
That's literally what you just said.
that's not what I said. I said that abortion should not take place after a fetus is able to survive on its own outside the womb. So usually that's around 6 months, 7 months. That's what premature birth is. Um, but anyway, before then, I think that abortion is completely permissible. I think it's fine.
Okay,
What's your? All right. I don't think that viability should determine worth. If you believe in human rights, then you believe all humans should be equal.
But here's the thing, I don't believe that a fetus is a human. They're not the same.
but they have
All right. What species is the fetus?
Fetus are not species.
they are.
Yes, they
They're
have
made
What?
no, let me
Uh,
finish. They have genetic code that codes for them to, be human at the end of the development, but that doesn't mean that they're
mm,
inherent because they have the genes to be human. Those are very different.
from from conception, it has full human genetic coding. They have everything. It's coded in their genetics
Okay,
Hey
so
y'all.
from conception.
people with Down syndrome are missing a certain chromosome that should be there.
Oh yeah, get VC banned. Okay, anyways.
Wow.
Hey y'all.
Hey Nini.
Wow.
What's good, Ken? I'm joking. I'm not.
Whoa. Wait, do you guys know each other?
Yeah, we know each other.
Yeah,
Wait,
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure we met in one of your debates.
we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think you
did.
both met in one of mine, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hello, Naaman.
Yo,
I don't know if I said that
Do
right.
you disagree with the title?
yeah, just a little bit. Um,
Um,
I gotta ask you a question though.
yeah,
Can like a fetus survive like without like it being in the womb? You guys think?
yeah, at a certain point, yeah.
At a certain point. But what about like let's say 6 weeks? Can it survive without being in the womb?
I don't believe so.
No.
Right. So in those 6 weeks,
Yeah.
you guys know what a parasite is, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Parasite.
something that can't live
I
without
know where this
Part
is
of a
going.
parasite is that it's a different species, right?
Yeah, part of yes, it's in the definition.
Okay, but
And
a fetus
in
can't
the
live on its
definition,
host,
in the
right?
definition, it's
All
different
right.
species, so we can't use that argument.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why do y'all think abortion is murder? I just
Wait, what did you
Because you're
say? I
killing
did not hear
another
you.
Because
Repeat yourself.
being.
you're
What did he say?
revoking the life of another human being.
right.
Wait, what did he say?
Right?
What?
He said, "What's
He asked
hurtful?"
why do you think uh abortion is murder?
Here, wait, Nini, do you like my drawing?
On 6'7", this is so tough.
I know, right? Okay, continue.
So we can't use the parasite argument. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, we're still revoking a life, no matter what, even if it hasn't had a quote unquote proper life yet. We're still revoking a life, right?
What would you define as
Yeah.
like a proper life, though?
I said quote unquote proper life. I don't believe in proper lives, but most people believe in proper lives.
Okay, but can you like say like what a proper life is? Like, since like
I
you
don't. I just said I don't believe in proper lives. I don't know what a proper life is. Just people say it a lot, so.
so you don't know what the term means, but you're okay. Gotcha.
You can't define a proper life. Not gonna lie.
All right. So what's going to be your argument here?
No, I was just gonna ask like that question, like why I don't think it is.
Oh, all right. Did we answer your question to your satisfaction?
Well, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I guess.
Name it.
All right.
So proper is mostly defined as like being suitable or appropriate, and that's subjective. That's different for everybody. So she can't like universally define
Gotcha,
it. You know.
gotcha.
Let me. I think I should change it to living a life. You know, like it has life, but it hasn't lived a long one when you revoke it, right? But I just think it's not very tough.
Dude,
You know.
Like, yeah. Is that all?
Was that it? Yo, villain, twin. I'm not even. I'm not trying. I'm lazy right now. It's okay. I'm a high tier.
Okay.
Cool beans. Add the whiteboard back, please.
Caleb, stop doing what you were doing.
Yeah.
Hello?
Make art, okay?
hello.
I hear you fine.
Just a disclaimer. I am recording this right now to post on the internet.
Okay,
Just a
okay.
disclaimer.
I just want to
Why?
know if y'all can hear me fine, cause I feel like my microphone's not that good right now. Can y'all hear me fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, thank you. So I want to know who up here is pro life, cause I'm pro choice.
We all up here are pro life.
All right, I just want to know why
I'm
you
not
all
sure
think
about
that
You want to know our individual reasoning?
well, I think all your individual reasoning for being pro life is absolutely stupid. I think you should
Wow.
not decide what other people want to do with their bodies medically. It's just not up to you. It's not your choice, bro. Explain to me why you disagree.
Just because it's not our choice doesn't mean we can't
All
have
right.
an opinion. That's weird.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I
Your
believe
reasoning
all
is
humans
kind of
are
trash too, bro.
equal, and humans are deserving of human rights. Like all humans are equal. They all get human rights. And the first human right is the right to life.
Yes, and well, regardless of that, regardless of right to life, carrying the baby should decide well what they want to do with it because after all it's their bodies.
So if every
Well,
woman
I
in
don't
so
see any.
wait, just have a hypothetical. So if every woman in the world just wanted to get an AB, they should be able to do it.
Well,
You
yes,
I feel like you'd
yes,
want
because
to
it's their
restrict it
choice.
so then existence would stop, right? The humanity would stop,
I'm
right?
all for choice. Sure that will be bad. Should be some there should be pushback about against that if everyone wanted to do it, but that doesn't mean that we should try to stop that
They have the choice, right?
because you know
But not
at the end of the day it's not.
right. So they're allowed to have a choice, but not every time the choice is just, right? And we're just sharing our opinions, right? So I mean,
I know. Sometimes the choice is not just, but like you have to let it happen.
you don't
What
have to let it
you think
happen.
might not be just, but like you have to let it happen.
No, you don't have to let it
You know,
happen.
I
If someone chooses to try and M you, right? They try to unalive you. You don't have to let that happen. You can
you know
use
look,
self
the thing
defense.
is, I agree that some women who are healthy and like you know they're financially stable and they do have the things to take care of a child. I think they should try give a chance at motherhood. But like at the end of the day, if they don't want it, then they don't want it, and it's not your duty
Right, right.
to you know.
So something I'd like
Then
to
they
ask
should.
is, why do you give value to that? Like, where do we draw the line? Like, what gives humans value, in your opinion?
What do you mean? Where do we draw the line? Um I
I'm so,
draw there is no line to draw. I'm saying it. I'm saying flat out that you know is their choice. That's it.
Right, yeah, I know. Why is it their choice? Like, what gives them the right to abort the fetus?
They have human right. Well, one because
ooh.
w- the wait what? Well,
Yeah, what
they
gives
should
them the
abort the
right
fetus
to
because
abort the fetus? Like,
right of choice. It's a human right to choose what you want to do with your body medically, and
okay,
if
yeah,
you don't
no.
want to take
Can
it,
you have the right to bodily autonomy without the right to life?
have the right to bodily autonomy.
Yeah, can you have the right
Yeah.
to bodily autonomy without the right to life? You can't, right? You need both, right?
Uh, um
Right. So the right to bodily
yeah,
autonomy
yes.
stems from the right to life. So by that argument, I would declare that the right to life takes precedent over the right to bodily autonomy.
Um, first of all, that I think that that really makes no sense. The right to bodily autonomy is less than the right to life, and the right to life overvalues that. Um, I'm my point is that woman should the person carrying the baby,
Right, yeah.
regardless
You're
of if
saying
you
that
think it's
women should have the
regardless if you
right.
think it's no, look, no, no. Now I found what I'm trying to say. Regardless if you think if it's life or not inside the woman's womb, if you think if you think it's a human in there, whatever you think is in there, it's still not your choice to decide whether if they you know get aborted or not. It's still the carrier's choice. It's
Yeah,
still the
no, why
woman's
is it
choice
the
to
woman's
get
choice?
rid of
Like,
it.
why is it their choice? Like,
It's a
okay, so
human
we know
right. It's
based
a
off
human
of
right to choose.
biology, a
It's a
human
human
right
right
to
to choose.
choose, right? Okay, it's also
Not
a
no
human
biology. It's
right
a
to the
human
right
right
to
to
life, right?
choose. It is
Yeah,
a right to
no, it's
choose.
all, yeah, the right to life is also a human right, and we know for a fact that the fetus is a human due to the fact it's being of a Homo sapien species, and it
Yeah,
has its own
regardless of
individual
that,
strand of DNA, therefore classifies it as an individual human. Therefore, it is given the right to life, is it not?
um, well, no, I disagree with you that that
If it's not a human,
a
then what
baby
is
or
it?
like a human inside of a woman's womb is they don't have the right to life unless the mother allows it. That's the
What?
rule.
What? What?
Okay, so if I
Yes, you
was
heard me right. You
just
heard me right.
okay,
You heard
so
me
if I
right.
was just born, does my mother have the right to go ahead and
What?
kill me if she doesn't want me to?
No, bro. Do you not know
Why not?
you're talking about
Yeah, no,
abortion,
so why not?
bro?
Yeah, I'm making an analogy between the two. Yeah, so I'm asking you like why not?
That makes
Because
no
like
sense.
by your
You're saying
standard, the
that
mother
if
has the
you
right
just
to just
got
go ahead and
born,
kill me.
no. While I'm talking about abortion, not you're saying that
Yeah, no, I made an
if a
analogy
mother
between
gives birth to
abortion
you,
and a newborn. You made the argument that the mother has the right to go ahead and kill the child if she deems it permissible, right? So I made the
yes,
argument that if I
definitely.
was just born, would it be morally acceptable for the mother to go ahead and just dump me in the trash can somewhere?
Well, no, because if she never wanted you anyway, she could abort you or have you pull up for adoption. That's obviously
Okay, but
true, but
what if she changed her
that
mind?
really doesn't
What if she
correlate
changed
to
her
what we're
mind?
talking about here.
But what if
Yeah,
she
no,
changed her
again, I was
mind?
making
Like,
an analogy between the two.
You mean
I was
like
trying to
change your
understand your
mind,
claim
like
more. I don't
decide
get
to
like why
take
the
care of
woman
you?
should have the choice over human life. The right to bodily autonomy doesn't take precedent over the right to life.
Because they're the ones carrying it, and let me ask you this:
Yeah, okay, and
what
as a baby, it's my
what
mother
is gonna
taking
harm
care
their
of me, right?
life? What if
Sorry?
the no, let me ask you this: what if the baby whatever inside the woman's room, whatever is a danger to the woman's life, like
Right, yeah, no, that
anything could
doesn't take
happen.
away the value that the fetus has, right? I'd still argue that we should do any means necessary to protect and save the fetus. I'm not saying that we should just allow the mother to die, but I am saying that we should protect the fetus, and it deserves the same right to life as someone like you or I have.
Look, I agree with that, um, but I think that the mother or like person carrying the baby should allow that right to happen. They should decide whether to give birth to the baby or not. Because after all,
Right,
because
yeah,
it's their
no, so
body,
why
it's
do
their
they have
choice.
the right to decide whether or not that life deserves the value?
Um, it's not a theological debate. They're deciding whether or not they want to. Wait, what?
Yeah, why
Wait,
does a
repeat that
mother
question.
give value? Like, why does a mother determine the value of her child?
Well, because they can.
Yeah, no, why?
If they don't, if
That's
they don't want to have it, then
arbitrary.
if they
You're just saying that,
no,
yeah,
no,
they
no.
can. That's just arbitrary.
Look, if you think that they do it because they're cruel, then you can think that, and but they should still be allowed to do it,
Okay, why
like
should they be
regardless of
allowed to do
morality
it?
or not.
You're just
Why should they
saying
be
it's
allowed to
because
do
it's
it?
their choice, and I'm asking you why. You're
Yes,
just
yes,
saying that it is.
that's a
So
simple
you're
reason.
just, that's just
It's a
circular
simple reason.
argument.
No, 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 no.
That's
This
circular
one
reasoning.
reason.
Like,
This one
yeah,
reason.
you're saying they have the choice
How
just
does
because
circular
they have the
reasoning?
choice. You're saying they have the
Yes,
choice
it
just
should be
because they
their
should have the
choice
choice.
only.
That's circular
There should be
reasoning.
no. There should be
Yeah,
no
no,
moral
so
debate
why
in
do we
this. It
value
should
the
be
life of a human based off of the parents? So if my mother decided that I have no more value, would it be morally permissible for her to go ahead and just kill me?
yes, yes.
Like
If
right
you
now.
want to, if you want
That
to,
is,
no. You mean after you.
yes, after
Oh
birth.
my
After
gosh.
birth.
Um. So if you were just born and your mother wanted to kill you, then then yeah, she'll be wrong. She'll be wrong for wanting to do that. I don't know why she wanted to kill her newborn child, but
Right, right, right. Okay, so
this is
why do
pre
I
birth
have
and
more value after I'm born? Like, what gives me more value? Like, right after I'm born, why am I now valued as a human?
well wait, say that again. I can't hear you. Your mic's
Okay,
low.
so why am I given value right after I'm born?
Well, because you made it through. Abortion can't take place after the third stage, and since your mother decided to keep you a term, that means that means they she wants to raise you, or maybe she wants to give you up or something. But the reason why you're seen as more value than after birth is because now that after birth you're like actually, well, like there's no turning back. And you're
Okay,
there
so
and
if there's a
like
one day before I'm born, would it be morally permissible for her to go ahead and just kill me? Just one
she
day.
can't do that. She can't do one day. Is
Yeah,
as
why? So why do we value it at a certain time?
be well we value you at a certain time because she allowed it because she wanted you
What? Okay,
now
so
that you
she
have
allowed it
life.
up to a point, right? That's
No,
your
because she
argument?
allowed it. Yes,
Okay, so what if she didn't know?
yes,
Like, what if
she
she just
allowed
thought
you
she was
to
putting
have
on a
this.
lot of weight? Then what would be your argument then?
If she thought she was putting up a lot of weight, people would know if they're
Yeah, like,
pregnant. Are you seriously? What are you saying?
I think I won this debate. GG's, man.
What?
Yeah, I think I won.
Kind
Wait,
of
can we?
like
Let's do a poll real quick for that. We already know who won though.
I know.
Let's get Blue up. She was waiting before, but she got voice chat man.
Yeah. Actually, wait. Spunk was up first, so let's let her up. Actually. Oh shoot! I did the wrong one. Oh well.
Oh well,
So
GG's.
it's actually good. One.
Tie.
All right. I think half the people here are voting based on who
Okay.
aligns with their views,
She
not
has been
who's
waiting the
the
longest.
most substantial.
Hi guys, I'm back from my ban.
Hello.
Alright, cool. Can I take on this argument?
Yeah.
Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
Girl, I wanted to.
Simple choice.
Okay, so it's gonna be the pro-choice argument. Hello?
Wait, am I okay? I'll ask a question first. So, when it comes, okay, wait, let me think. The question, or if you want to start, feel free. I'd rather you
Yeah,
start.
okay, so it's gonna be your argument for why pro-choice is morally acceptable.
Well, I think pro-choice is acceptable to a certain point of the pregnancy because when the birth of a child is negatively impacting the well-being of the child itself and the woman that is giving birth to that child, then I think it's acceptable to have an abortion, especially when it's like not only like just the physical health of the mother and the child, but also the well-being and the just quality of life of both of them.
Right, okay, so why do we value that over the life of the fetus?
In what way? What do you mean?
Like, you're talking about the life of the mother, right? Like, her well-being. So why would we value her well-being over the absolute life of the fetus?
Well, I also mentioned the value of the life of the fetus, right? Because if that baby was born, if that fetus was born into a baby, then if the mother wasn't able to provide for that baby and that baby had to be put into a very corrupt system of adoption and foster care, would you not think that that also affects the well-being of the now alive fetus?
Right, yeah, no. So would you say it's way better to go through suffering than to just be dead? Like, okay, so I would actually argue against that. I would say that going through a corrupt system is much better than just having no say in your life at all. Right? And do you know
Well,
how
it's
many people
not.
who are
It's not
currently on
just.
the waiting list for adoption? The numbers are 1 to 2 million. And the reason why there's so many kids in adoption centers right now is because the parents are currently waiting for newborns, right? But there aren't getting any newborns because something like abortion exists, right?
Well, that doesn't really make any sense because the reason why kids are in adoption in the first place and why they grow up in the adoption system in the first place is because those children were unable to be cared for by the parents that originally like had them as their babies, right? Like that's an
Yeah,
outcome
okay,
of
right.
forcing parents to
Yeah,
have
no,
babies
so
that
why does
people
that matter?
can't care for,
Like,
right?
why does that matter? Like, why should we just go ahead and take away their life altogether?
Because their life hasn't started yet. I don't.
Well, okay,
What I
that's actually not true. We know for a fact that life does begin at conception, and we know for a fact that it is a Homo sapien, therefore declaring it as a human organism,
well,
right?
no,
So I
because
believe we could say that their life has started.
well, the production of life can. Well, why do we count birthdays? Why don't we start the day of conception then? Why do we count
Right,
a
yeah, no,
birthday
birth are
as the day of
just
birth?
okay, okay, so if I was just born, would it be morally permissible for my mother to go ahead and just throw me on
No,
the
wait, you
ground and
didn't
get rid
answer
of
my
me?
question, though, guys. You didn't answer my question, though, guys.
Why do we celebrate birthdays?
Why do we consider the day? Like, why do we celebrate birthdays and not the days of conception if the day of conception matters so much?
Right, yeah, no, so a lot of people don't even celebrate birthdays. We just count that just to count your like
No, a lot
actual
of people do
age.
celebrate
So whenever
birthdays.
you're first born, that's whenever we make well, okay, so how does that like not
Well,
give them any
I'm just.
value? So is it like the day you're born, does that give you value?
Well, I'm not saying the day that you're born gives you value. I'm saying the day that you're born is when your life starts.
Why? Like why?
Because everyone in the world.
Okay, yeah, no, so like why do we
No,
value
no.
that over like actual conception?
That's what I'm asking you. Why is conception so important if we don't celebrate the day of conception, but we celebrate the day of birth?
Okay, so if one day before I'm
It's
gonna like
tradition.
one
It's
day
You,
before
tradition.
birth,
you didn't answer
would
my
it be
question.
morally
No, you
acceptable to
didn't answer
get?
my question. Okay,
Bro,
whatever. Anyway, I'll just
We
move
Sonic,
on.
do
I'm sorry.
value
Sonic, it's
conception
just
over birth.
it's
Okay, I'll just
literally
move
just
on. It's fine.
tradition, bro. This has nothing to do with the debate.
Yeah, it's literally just tradition.
It's not tradition. If we're like
Yes, it
giving
is
the reason
tradition. I
why.
mean,
If you
what are
like
you on
value.
about? This is
No, wait,
a
hold on. I'm
literal thing
sorry.
you could
Like,
look up.
I really don't want to be interrupted, guys. Like, I'm really like, I just really don't. But I'm just wondering because why do
Okay.
people like value the day of conception so much? If when life starts, like, if you
Because
say that life
it
starts at
matters.
the day of conception,
Yeah,
isn't
It
that's
your
matters
whenever
in the
you are
birthday the
alive.
celebration of
context
life?
of abortion.
Isn't
Sorry?
It matters in the
isn't
context
it?
of abortion. Birthdays.
Okay, okay, yeah, but it
Yeah,
has something to do
that's
with
whenever
it. It has
human life
something to do with
starts.
the day of conception. Okay, anyway, I'll move on. You didn't answer my question, but I'll move on.
Alright, whatever.
Okay, I'll answer your
Okay, so
question.
what's your next point?
You're about to ask me something.
Yeah, what's gonna be your next point?
My next point, I was gonna answer the question that you were gonna ask me.
What? Okay, so you're talking about birthdays, right?
Mhm.
And why, like, we value the day of birth way more than the day of conception?
Yeah.
I would say that both are equally valued. I mean, that's the very day that you become alive and you get your own identity, right? Your
Well,
birthday is just something that's celebrated as a day of remembrance. So we're just going to remember that that's the day that you were born, right?
well, yeah. The day of conception is the day that life is the
Yeah,
start
that's the
date
day
of
that life
life. It doesn't
starts,
mean
right?
okay.
And we both
That's all
agree
right.
that it is human life, right?
I would not agree that it. I came
Well, okay,
in. I came
actually,
in.
you can't really agree that it's not human life. I mean, it's a biological factor that it is human life.
Well, considered by the DNA of the mother and the father, not in the sense of itself. You know what I mean?
Well,
I don't know how
no,
to
it
say
is
this,
a
but
Homo sapien species, right? Therefore, declaring it as an individual human.
it's not a classified species until a certain point. I'm not sure what that point is,
That's
but it's not.
actually not true. Yeah, no, like right at conception, it is then classified as an individual organism of the Homo sapien species.
It's not
Therefore, it's
classified as an
classified as
individual
human.
organism because it's not
What?
living. It's not
Do you know
living.
what an
It's
individual
living out of the
organism
mother.
is?
It's living out of the
Yeah,
mother's
no, an
body, out of the
individual
mother's stomach.
organism is something with its own strand of DNA separate from both the mother and the father, right? Therefore, it would be classified as its own individual organism.
Yeah, that can't survive outside of the mother's womb.
Yeah, so why does that matter? Like, why does not surviving outside the
Because
mother's womb
because
matter?
if it can't live by itself, then it's not living. If it can't live,
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, that's actually not true. We know that it's completely alive based off of science.
yeah. In what study? What
What
study?
study? Okay, that's literally basic biology you learned in 7th grade class. Like,
Okay.
do
Well,
you not
obviously
know
I
that?
didn't. Obviously, you're learning a superior biology than me. I didn't learn that.
That's crazy. That's crazy how you don't know that. I thought that
Yeah,
was common
but
sense.
that's the way that you people debate. It's making the other person seem dumb instead of making your own points.
No, I'm
You're
not
basically
making you
trying to make
seem
me feel
dumb.
dumb.
I'm just disproving your argument.
Yeah, but you had to mention that you learned this quote unquote biology that
Yeah,
nobody
you
learned
asked
in
me which
7th grade. That's not how it
study.
works.
Yeah, I said literal 7th grade biology.
Yeah, exactly. That's a way to dehumanize me and make me feel like I'm stupid.
That's not a way to
Yes,
dehumanize
it
you.
is.
You asked
Okay,
for a
guys.
study. That's literally
Guys.
when I learned it.
Okay. Anyway, so I heard you talking about. What were you talking about? You were talking about, oh, if my mother like killed me the day after I was born, what's the difference between that and abortion? So
Right.
I think the difference between that and abortion is that that baby that was born a day ago can live, can breathe, can eat, can swallow without depending on the mother's body. Because if I were to, would you not say that a fetus is just an extension of the mother's body if it can't live by itself? If it can't
No,
swallow?
actually, I would not say that. I would say that the fetus is its own individual organism.
So, and in what way? What does that prove? Like,
So it's its
how
own
does that prove?
individual organism due to the sole fact that it is of the Homo sapien species. It has its own independent strand of DNA, therefore classifying it as its own independent organism. And it's true, it does need the mother to survive, but that doesn't give it like any less value, right?
Isn't something leeching off another person's birth? Because like another person's life, I mean, because isn't it like Well, when the
Yeah, no, it's not a parasite,
when-
if that's what you're
no,
gonna say.
no, wait, because when you're pregnant, a lot of people say, "Oh, now you have to eat for two. You have to eat for two." Yeah, because that baby is mooching off the food that you're eating, and that
Right, yeah, no, so why does that matter?
because you are benefiting the baby without like.
Okay,
I'm
like,
sorry,
why does it matter? It doesn't change the fact that it's still human life and therefore should be valued.
a human parasite.
No,
I
actually,
don't
it's
get
not
it. I
possible.
don't get that point.
A parasite is something of like a different species, right? Invading the body. However, the fetus is just a natural offspring of the mother, therefore not declaring it as a parasite.
Okay. So, okay. I feel like I made that point. Can I have more than 30 seconds, guys, please? Am I allowed?
No.
FML, guys. Okay, so okay, let's make this point really, really, really quick. Wait, no, wait, because I would. Oh, okay. So I would love to make a point in where, like, like grape and everything like that. I want to know your opinion on that. Like, if a woman was raped, like obviously unconsensual.
Right.
Say that word, but like.
Yeah, no, so that's like a horrible thing to happen, and we can all agree that that's something that's should be taken very serious, and it's a horrible
Yeah.
and graphic thing to happen, but that doesn't take away the value that the fetus has, right? So I wouldn't give you value just based off of what your mother and father did. So if your dad went out and did a bunch of crimes, I wouldn't persecute you for those crimes. No, I'd persecute your father for those crimes. Therefore, I don't think we should go ahead, like it'd be morally justified to go ahead and terminate the fetus. I got a VC warning.
Okay, I agree with you in that sense, but what I'm trying to say about that is that obviously the fetus isn't valued any less, but what about the mother's well-being? What about the trauma that is like tied with that baby's birth?
Right, yeah, no. So it doesn't take away, like, even if they got an abortion, it wouldn't take away that trauma, right? What happened is already there. And, like, that's already in their head.
Well,
They're going to need years of therapy for that, anyways, right?
would you
And I'm
not
not saying they deserve to just suck it up and deal with it, but I am saying that it doesn't take away any value from the fetus.
Okay, and I agree with you, but what's your alternate option? Because giving birth
Adoption.
to a baby. Hold on. Okay, so I feel like that's just a full circle moment in the way that baby would be suffering just like the way that their mother is suffering, right?
No,
Because
that's not true. They wouldn't go through
No,
suffering. It's
because
not guaranteed factor they'll go through suffering.
it's not a guaranteed factor, but you know how corrupt.
Right,
those
so you're
systems
arguing
are, and you know
potentiality,
exactly.
right? So you're arguing the potentiality of the suffering of the child. Therefore, I'm going to argue the potentiality that it's going to have a great life. I could say that it goes off
Well-
and it like lives into a very happy and very well-off family, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, therefore, if we're talking about potentiality, there's just as much potential for it to live a good life than a bad life.
Okay. And my thing is that when a baby's not adopted, it's put through foster care, right? And
Right, yeah, no. So there's currently 2 million families on the adoption papers right now waiting for newborn children. So
Well,
whenever
yeah,
there's
but what if that
a
baby was
newborn, what
like-
do you think's going to happen?
That's my problem, because what if that baby grows up and is still in that adoption like system? What if that baby
Right,
grows up?
yeah, I can also make the argument that since there's 2 million people waiting on the adoption center, therefore I'm going to make the claim that it's most likely going to be adopted.
Somehow there's so
Yeah,
many kids
no,
in
most
adoption
kids in
cycle.
adoption are
They're
teenagers,
suffering.
right?
Yeah,
They're
and
teenagers or kids. Most people
yeah,
actually
teenagers,
just
but
want
those are-
newborn
okay,
babies.
wait, but I
Yeah,
can
there's
use
2
that
million
point.
just waiting for newborn
Yeah.
babies.
And I totally get that, but I can use that same point right back to you in the way that, like,
Well, no, you can't.
no, wait. Why are teenagers in the adoption system, I'm sorry, valued less than newborns? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Right,
And
yeah, no,
those children,
because the
those
families
teenagers don't
currently
know-
want
I'm
newborns,
sorry.
right?
I'm sorry.
They want to
hold
raise
on,
a newborn
hold on,
child, not
hold on,
like a teenager.
Hold on. Why are those children valued less? And not only that, but it's just like those children are still children. They still deserve
Yeah,
good
I'm not
lives.
saying they don't
deserve
have
good
any
families.
value.
And when
I don't
you're
see
saying
this
that
how
they're
this
waiting
fits
for
to abortion.
newborns, that's a toxic mentality.
Yeah, I don't see how this goes into. No, I don't see
I'm
how
saying
this
that
goes back to
those
abortion.
teenagers are still children and they still deserve a good life. And those teenagers are products of people that are forced to give birth, to babies that they cannot support. Like if
Hey, Flynn,
you
you got
know,
VC
if
banned.
you're okay, hold on. If you don't end up putting that baby into the system, right? If you give birth to that baby and you take care of it and you're a single mother at 19, you have one minimum wage job and you can't.
No. Anyways. Anyways, 6'7". My bad.
Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, wait. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
wait.
So first, can we, I guess, get a consensus on what murder is? Definition.
Who are you trying to debate? I'm confused.
Anyone. I don't care.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me ask somebody in the chat.
I'm sure you have strong feelings about this, so why don't I just talk to you?
No, I'm eating right now. I'm trying to eat my food.
All right, cool. So no shot. I waited 20 minutes for this.
Brother, what?
Hi.
Hi.
Can I debate with someone that thinks abortion is murder?
All of us do up here.
This whole panel thinks, but no one wants to talk.
So, like, why did you tell
You wanna
me
take
to
me?
bring him up here? Are we serious?
All right. So can we get a consensus on what murder is? I believe that it's according to U.S. law, the unlawful killing of another human being with malicious intent. Do you guys agree?
Who is you guys? You have to debate one person, not 10
No, I
people.
can just talk to all of you. That's
No, you're
appealing to
debating one
legality.
person.
I didn't say whether it was right or wrong, you brick. Yo, bunch of low tier
What?
side.
Huh? Who? Wait, hold on. Let me bring up Ladybug.
Oh, what did he say?
Read the rules and be respectful, bro.
Be respectful.
Okay, so does anyone disagree with my definition or?
Actually, I think the better definition would be like the unlawful killing of an independent, conscious human being, or like unjustified killing.
I can't agree with that. Anyways.
Okay.
Do the pro-lifers agree with my definition? Anyone? It seems like none of them want to debate. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, Sam,
Deepcom wants to debate.
You're pro-choice, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry, your mic is like quiet. What was the last question
Is
you
this like a
asked?
2v2?
No one
No,
even
he's
wants to
just
talk
supposed to be
back.
debating one person, but he's asking for a general consensus.
Because you're trying to debate the whole panel. You have to debate one person.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why do you want to debate the entire
Okay,
panel?
so does anyone want to have a one-on-one then? Rather than me talking to everyone?
I'm trying to eat.
I thought the
I don't really like
Gojo
black
guy
people,
was
so I
gonna
would not
take
be
it.
Deepcom wants to
Okay.
debate you. Debate Deepcom.
Who?
Brother.
Decom is the guy with the spiky hair and
He just left. Oh, no he didn't. Okay, Deepcom, do you disagree with my definition? And he said he doesn't like black people. Okay. Interesting.
What?
So it seems like
What?
none of you
Bro,
guys can debate
what does
unless
he mean he
Gojo's
doesn't
talking.
like black people?
Is that what I'm sensing?
No, I just thought Gojo was gonna take it. I was gonna
I
take
had
No
Augie.
one's
debated. I
capable of
debated.
abstract
I
thinking
had
unless Gojo's talking.
I have debated 2 people already. I don't want to debate no more. I'm trying to eat.
Gojo's been talking for
So,
like
I
30
mean-
minutes and now you're incapable?
I was gonna take
Incapable of
Augie
what? I
after.
just don't want to debate. Hello, I debated 2 people. Chill out.
Alright, so murder is the unjustified, unlawful killing of a human being, right?
Legality does not equate
fetus.
morality.
I never said that. So let me keep talking.
But you just said unlawful. Legality does not equate morality.
What do you? I never said that. What are you talking about?
You said murder is the
Murder is a legal
unlawful.
term, no?
There's legal and there's a moral term.
Okay, but I'm not arguing for that because I disagree with that. I don't think that exists. Murder is a legal term.
Legality does not
It's
equate
not a
morality.
biological one. It's not a philosophical one. All right. It was made in
If we
legal
can't agree on
frameworks.
something as
Can we
simple as
agree?
that, then how are we supposed to get anywhere?
Okay, so then what do you think murder is?
The revocal of a human life.
Seriously?
What's so funny?
You think that's just killing? That's not murder.
All right. I tried to. Oh,
So-
deep calm. Get off there. I'm trying to keep it simple.
No, give me a definition that you stand
All
by.
right. The premeditated unjustified. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted by deep calm.
Right,
This
right.
dude is
So what's
racist
your
or something.
argument for
All right.
pro-choice?
All right, so can we reach an agreement on what murder is?
Okay, yeah. How would you define murder?
I would say it's the unlawful killing of another human being.
Right, yeah, no, so actually wouldn't take that definition of murder because 100 years ago it was completely legally lawful to kill a slave. However, we know for a fact
Well,
that
because
should be
they weren't
considered
seen
murder, right?
they weren't seen as persons because they had no legal rights.
Right,
no?
yeah.
So then your statement there is just completely irrelevant.
Oh, who keeps getting taken down? What is happening?
Mom is racist or something. Dude, you do realize I'm black.
You got voice man again. Great. Yeah, it was a waste of time.
Dang.
Oh, what? Bro, hold up. I'll handle it. My bad.
Finally. Oh my god, I was literally opening the server because I was getting so. Was that necessary?
What was necessary?
That was completely necessary.
Okay,
I ain't
so
even
who am I
doing
debating here?
Me.
I don't know who said me.
Cool
but
beans.
Oh, Cool Bean said me.
Cool beans? Okay, can everyone else get off stage?
No.
I'm not going to debate then because I can't have this many people up here.
Okay. Nini, stay down. Be a good girl.
Okay.
Anyways.
So, you believe that abortion is murder?
Yes.
Right, so let's start with definitions. The previous guy said that the definition of murder is the unlawful killing of somebody. I forget what other word he said. Something about like malicious or synonymous to malicious.
Mm-hmm. It's the unlawful, intentional, and malicious killing of an innocent human.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we would agree with that.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so abortion isn't malicious.
Okay.
Would you agree?
So explain. Have you ever seen an abortion happen?
What does that have to do with it being malicious?
I actually don't
The
know
process.
what malicious means.
Okay. Malicious is like, how do I say this? Like, how do I explain malicious? It's borderline like with bad intentions. Yeah, like bad, like it's all about intent, right? So when an abortion is happening, there's no malicious actions because it's purely medical. Like medical cannot be malicious. Well, I mean it can, but not in this case. So anyway, basically, I just believe that abortion isn't murder for a lot of different reasons, but I think the first thing that I want to start with is just the fact that like a fetus, in my opinion, isn't human. Up until a certain point. What I
Okay.
was saying earlier before I got banned like 40 minutes ago was that I don't know, like a fetus, if it's able to survive on its own outside of the womb, then I believe that abortion at that point should not happen. But before then, I think it's completely permissible as long as it's, you know, fully surviving off the mother.
Okay, so when do you think it becomes like completely like when do you think it becomes an actual being?
An actual being? Well, it is a being, but it's not
Yes.
human up until it can survive on its own.
Okay, well that's not true. So what is it? What is it in your vision?
What do you mean that's not true? Let's backtrack. What's not true about what I just said?
What is it before it's human? Like what is it?
It's an organism. It's a shell of a human. It's becoming human, but it's not yet human. Just because it has human genome doesn't make it human, right? It's still in development. And what I was saying earlier before I got banned, I don't know what triggered the ban, because I didn't say anything wrong, but I was just saying, like, there are people who have conditions, like, for example, Down syndrome. They're missing a chromosome, right? And so they don't have a full human genome, but that doesn't make them like any less human, right? It's the fact that they're born and they're living and they're surviving.
Okay.
So my point is just that, like, just because something has the genome of a human doesn't actually make it human.
Okay. Well, as you're saying, it's the shell quote shell of a human, but even though it has human DNA, and when it gets conceived, it's a human being. It has human being DNA all over it, all in it. Like it's a human either way, no matter what.
Human DNA does not equal humanity.
Yes,
I think
yes, it
humanity
does. What else equals humanity? I'm sorry, what?
Okay, let me finish. So, what I was saying earlier, like a human to me is just a being that can survive on its own, a fully developed being, right? And I understand the whole argument with like, oh well, it's a human in development, right? But I think as long as like it's fully dependent on the mother and it just can't survive on its own, I think someone is in their full right to, you know, choose their body over something that's not living completely. Does that make sense?
Not really. Not at all.
What doesn't make sense about what I just said?
I low-key, my brother's next to me whispering in my ear while you said all that. So can you repeat that? I'm so sorry.
Why is your brother whispering in your ear? Is he your ghostwriter? Is he telling you what to say?
No, he's in here and he won't get out. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I just said, like, honestly, also, like, there's much more to being human than just whether or not, like, you're in the womb. Like, another example is, like, if there was a fire, right, and there was a 5-year-old girl and 2 5-month-old fetuses, would you rather save the 5-year-old girl or the 5-month-old fetuses? And most people would choose the 5-year-old girl, right? Because that's a living person who, you know, has experience as a human. They're alive in that moment, whereas those fetuses are potential, right? So you should never choose potential over someone who's currently living, and that's why you should always value the mother over a fetus, especially when the fetus is not, like, late in development. And that's why I brought up, like, if a fetus is able to survive on its own outside of the womb, then it is human, because if you extract that from the mother at that point, then it will be able to survive, and that's what should be prioritized. Does that make sense?
I don't even know anymore. I've debated too much people like this. I don't even.
Like this? What do you mean like this? Pro-choice people who don't have the same opinion as you?
No, I'm not that. I mean, all pro-lifers and all pro-choices have the same, not the same opinion, but oh well.
Okay, well, I get the fatigue
Okay, Ches wants to tap in because I need to go do dishes, so I'll be right back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. So by your definition of humanity being dependent on individuality, a fully grown adult squirrel would be more human than a fetus. Then,
Um,
because you said
yes,
humanity was dependent on. Whoa!
yes.
Oh, wow! That is a wild claim to make. A
Well,
fully grown
I guess
adult squirrel who has no human DNA is worth more than a fetus in humanity. In humanity, wow.
slow down. Okay, so obviously there's different definitions of what makes someone human. My definition isn't widely accepted. It's not, textbook, but it does make sense given what we're talking about. And
Wow.
when I'm talking about fetuses, I don't refer to fetuses as human because they're just not. Like, how would you define human?
A human, someone who has human DNA, born of two human parents.
But the fetuses aren't
They don't even
born.
have to be born, but like conceived of two human parents.
Okay, so let's say right after conception, right? A bunch of
Yeah,
new DNA is formed. So you're saying
yeah.
that all that DNA, that single cell, or sorry, yeah, like it's a single cell, that is the human right there,
There's the
that one
zygote.
cell.
Yeah, it's
Yes, the
not one
zygote.
cell. It's not.
No,
It
it can be
already
one
like
cell. Right at conception, it's one cell.
yeah, but it's a zygote already at that point in the development.
Yes,
So since it has
being
all
one
its
cell.
human DNA, born conceived of two human parents, it is a human, and it is deserving of human rights.
So that one little cell, that one little zygote, that's a human.
Well, does the cell have full human DNA?
It has a genome, a full human genome, yes. That one cell
Right?
has a
Is
genome,
it
yes.
conceived of two parents?
Yes.
Then it is human.
See, this is where I'm not really understanding your argument because you are made of billions of cells, which all have your
Actually,
DNA.
trillions.
Trillions,
But
yes.
whether you have
Thank you for
less or
correcting
more
me.
cells than yeah, whether you have less or more cells than someone does not determine your humanity.
No, that's not what I was getting to. Each one of your cells has your unique
Right?
genome, right? Just like
Yeah.
that zygote. So, by your
Okay.
definition, all of your cells are human.
No.
So, you're not the human yourself, it's all of your cells.
Well, all right. It's the zygote is conceived of two human parents, has a full human genetic coding. Like
Right.
all its human genetic code for its life is already programmed and it's being built on.
But so are your cells in your body. They all have that same unique genome set, that same unique DNA that you were referencing. Yet that's not human, according to you. Why not?
But they're parts that make up a whole.
Right. And that same cell, that one like the zygote, right? That's not a full human yet. That's a part that is eventually going to make up a whole. So why is that human
Well,
if it's not
it's
complete?
do you like there are many people who aren't fully complete. Why should they be considered as human?
That's not what I'm saying.
Well, you just
Because
said it's not complete, so it's not human.
no, I'm saying that the cells that you're referencing are not fully, like they haven't fully created that human that's meant to be.
Okay, time is up.
Okay.
I guess not.
Bring someone else up.
Alright. Hello.
So before we begin debating, can we agree on what murder means?
What is your definition?
Who's taking this debate? Who's taking this debate?
I'm gonna hear her definition first and then decide.
Okay. Legally and philosophically, murder is the unjust killing of a person.
Yeah, you got this, buddy.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, how do you justify the revocal of someone's life because you don't want to go through the hardships
Okay,
that come?
can you give me your definition of murder first, please?
Alright. My definition of murder is the premeditated removal of a human life.
Right. So, as I said earlier, murder is the unjust killing of a person. So the real question would be, when does personhood begin?
Like we said, we can't use the argument of personhood in the rule.
Why not? Why can't you?
Because read the rules is there. There's a lack of substance for the.
I don't really understand.
What are the circumstances surrounding that conception?
I asked you a question. I asked if the government should force someone to donate blood or an organ to save a life.
Yeah, well, like always, you have free will. You can do what you want.
Okay, so you're saying no.
Just because you have free will doesn't always mean it's right, though.
Okay, so you're saying that abortion should be legal, but that doesn't mean that it's right?
I'm not saying it should be legal. I don't believe it should be.
Okay, but that's what you just said when I
wait.
asked you if the government should force
Hang
someone
on.
to.
What?
Pregnancy is a continuous involuntary bodily donation. So why is pregnancy the only case where bodily autonomy doesn't apply for you?
Well, all right. By doing that act, you are giving your consent to use your body to the child who's being conceived from it.
So you think that consent to activity is consent to pregnancy?
Yes, because there's always a risk of pregnancy no matter what you do. You should take responsibility for it if it occurs.
Trying this down real quick.
What's going on?
Okay, wait. So you said that consent to activity is consent to pregnancy.
Yeah, because there's always a risk, and you should take responsibility if that risk occurs.
Okay, let's use an analogy. Imagine someone needs a kidney to survive, right?
Uh-huh.
Even if you voluntarily signed up for a risky situation that could put them in danger, the law doesn't require you to donate a kidney.
What?
Okay. Somebody needs a kidney to survive, and even if you voluntarily signed up for a risky situation that could put them in danger, the law does not require you to donate a kidney.
So if you
Nor
signed
would
up,
that be moral.
Well, if you're the cause of their need for a new kidney and you are a match, I believe you should donate your kidney.
But do you think that it should be forced?
I mean, like I said, legality does not equate morality.
Okay, but again,
Even
we're
if you're not
talking about-
legally forced, is it morally correct?
Okay, so you believe that because this is an analogy for abortion, right? So if you're saying to me that you shouldn't legally have to give up a kidney, but it would be morally right to do so, then you're telling me you should be able to legally abort a fetus, but it's not morally right to do so.
Yeah, what I'm saying here, I'm not saying abortion should be illegal. That's not my claim
Right,
here.
but this
I'm
is an
saying
analogy,
that's murder.
right? So it kind of doesn't make sense if you're telling me that it shouldn't be legal to donate a kidney, but it that it should, or whatever. You get what I'm getting at, right? That was an analogy for what we're talking about, and I just got a warning.
Yo, SYD, bro, I think that's just analogous, right? Because with the kidney, with the kidney donator, you're not giving something to a person, right? With the fetus, you're already sustaining that fetus's life, right? And you're not like killing the kidney person the same way you'd be killing the fetus, right?
How so?
Yeah, I got you. So with like an abortion, right? You're going in, taking the pills, starving the fetus to death, right? With an what's the word for it? With the kidney done. Yo, not forcing my voice, bro. Stop being so mean to me. But yeah, with like a kidney donator.
Did he just get VC banned?
I think he just got VC banned, but I was interested in what he had to say.
Oh.
Okay, well, the analogy is not perfect, but pregnancy is very similar. It's a continuous bodily demand, and choosing to participate in that sort of activity doesn't mean someone can force you to carry a pregnancy against your will.
Milo, he got VC banned now. Go.
Okay. I'm pro choice, so I agree with her.
And just the risks and the consequences with pregnancy, medical risks, there's physical and emotional toll, long-term financial and personal impact. I mean...
Okay, I have something to say to the green bean here. Is his name Green Bean?
What? Yeah, what?
So your whole sentence doesn't really correlate. So you told her that you never, when she was making a sentence, she was making an analogy on why you should think abortion should be illegal. You responded by saying, I never said abortion should
I
be
never
illegal.
said it should be illegal, but that doesn't mean
Exactly. So when you say
illegal.
that sentence, it's going to make everyone assume that you believe that it's immorally permissible, but you believe it should still be legal.
I don't believe it should still be legal.
Okay,
Okay,
but you
well, then just say
understand
that.
that you contradicted yourself there.
Yeah, that's an active contradiction, by the way, but we're just gonna move past that. So why do you think it shouldn't be legal? And how do you differentiate
Archie's
morality
back.
from legality?
Wait, why are you guys jumping him? One at a time.
I'm the only one talking. What?
I'm
Alright,
right
wait.
here.
Alright, what were you saying?
Why do you believe that abortion should be illegal, and how do you differentiate morality and legality?
Well, I believe abortion should be legal because illegal because it's the revocal of a human life, and it aligns with the definition of murder. It's like infringing on the human rights of the fetus. And then, what was your second question again?
And how do you differentiate? Okay.
Okay. I differentiate morality and legality because not everything that is legal or was legal it was morally correct.
Okay. So back to your definition of murder, right? Can you give me that definition?
Yeah. The premeditated revocal of a human life.
So say it again. You said revocal.
Yeah.
Revocation of a human life, right? Okay. So would you say people, I'm just gonna give you an analogy here with your definition of murder, right? Let's say a mother, not even a mother, a person is defending themselves, right? And they realize that in that situation the only plausible way for them to defend themselves is to take another human life. So they premeditated and took another human life to save their own. Would you still classify that as murder because murder is going to be unjustified killing?
What?
I said, let's say you have somebody who's committing self-defense, and the only way they can save their own life is to take another's life. And they premeditated that whole action. Would you still deem that to be murder and unjustified?
All right. When you justify murder, it no longer should fall under the same category as murder.
You didn't answer my question at all. I said, would you still
I
deem that
just
to be
did. When you
unjustified in
justify
murder?
murder, it doesn't fall under the category anymore.
You didn't answer my. Okay, do you still believe that's going to be murder? It's going to be unjustified? Yes or no?
If it's self-defense, it's justified.
No, but it wouldn't be justified under your definition of murder because you said the premeditated taking of another human being's life. That said person inside of the circumstance premeditated another taking of another human being's life. So under your own pretense of what murder is going to be, that's going to be deemed unjustified. This is why I don't think your definition is going to be very plausible and usable when it comes to debates.
Yep.
Right. Let's say, let's remove the
Mario?
premeditated part, right? What?
Yeah, wait, what was the scenario? I'm pretty sure self-defense isn't.
Self-defense. Self-defense is not classified as murder. You don't see someone calling self-defense.
Dude, you're not understanding the analogy.
Premeditated is planned. You can't plan
I'm
an
sorry,
act in
I'm
self-defense, right?
sorry. Who was debating right now? Because why do I hear like 3 or 4 people?
I was debating first, then somebody added her on. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
so it's
thought-
a 2v2. So basically, it's me and Chesburger versus SYD and
Yeah, there's
that
other
other
people up
user.
here. But yeah, back to what I'm saying. Premeditated isn't going to. Well, how I define premeditated is going to be a forethought of an action. It doesn't need to be planned out. It can be planned out, but as long as you think about it beforehand, it isn't a first-person reaction to something immediately. Then yes. And in this scenario, it still would be premeditated. And so
But
in
then
this
by that
scenario, it's still
definition-
going to be premeditated.
Okay,
By
keep
that
going depth on
definition,
what the scenario
most
is.
actions would be premeditated because you always think you would most times think about something before you do it. So wouldn't most actions be premeditated?
If
Even
I
if
could
it's
butt
something
in
as
here
simple
really
as
quick,
breathing
if I
in.
could butt in, intent matters, right? So murder involves intent to kill a person, and abortion is ending a pregnancy. It's protecting health, future, autonomy, right?
Yeah,
I
wait,
don't
but to
think
successfully
that
perform that
that's
abortion,
matters.
the intention is to kill the fetus, right?
The intention isn't to commit any malicious beings. When you're not killing a fetus to kill
Exactly.
a fetus, 99.9% of mothers are unaliving a fetus. Not even a fetus, mostly embryos, because it's sustaining their life in any possible
But
What were we
the
talking about?
intention
Yeah,
is
so
to end the pregnancy
the
by
intention.
removing the fetus.
Yeah, basically.
Like
what
by
she's
removing the
saying.
fetus life.
The fetus's death is considered a consequence, not the primary intent.
A consequence, but
Ending
the intent is to end the fetus, right? To end the
Hey
pregnancy, you must
guys,
end the
the
fetus,
timer
right?
has gone off like 3 times. Can we stop this now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
cool.
I just, I feel like I won. Whatever.
Yeah.
You
Somebody
didn't
test
win.
the Johnson.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just like, let me debate.
Argument because you.
Wow.
Okay, I'm pro-choice. Who's pro-life? Other than like Archie.
All of the
Yeah. So Johnson.
Yeah, I'm dodging you.
Wait a minute. No, don't dodge me. Yeah. Prove to me that humans have rationale. Right now, prove it.
Wait, I literally like denied rationality. I don't think I am
Wait,
rational.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
kind of
okay, then
crazy.
let's go on to pro-choice. Yeah, let's go on to pro-choice. Give the
So I think
argument.
for life on.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna like dodge you.
Wait. I'm not gonna grant the dodge. Now what?
You're gonna grant.
Like I could just say that I'm just gonna deny your basic human rights. Now what are you gonna do?
Ooh. You're debate raping me? That's kind of
Yes, bro. I'm just gonna say that rights are fully subjective.
Oh yeah, why is that?
Yeah. There isn't any independent objective truth that we can base them on, unless you can provide any.
Yeah, I'm not doing this, bro. Can I like debate somebody that's like not as good as this guy?
Wait. I'm literally the lowest of the lowest tier. What are you on about? I literally have bad.
Yeah, but
company.
it's like you use 2 big words and it's late at night. I don't want to use my brain, man.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say it in simple terms: my body, my choice. Any objections?
Bro, I said I'm pro-choice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this: your body, my choice. Any objections?
Yeah, I give my body to you.
How you said what?
Huh?
You said what?
Yeah, you can have my body. That's fine.
No, wait.
Oh.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
I don't know what I said.
No, say that again. I'm clicking right now. Say that again.
Let's go.
Yeah, good boy. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, you.
Dang.
Good boy.
Yeah, call me
Okay.
good boy again.
Yeah. So Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
Okay,
So
wait.
I'm just gonna hold like
Who wants
rationality.
to actually like
I'm
debate?
pro-life. Who wants? Me.
Like we need
Yeah,
an
me.
actual
Oh, I'll
debate.
debate.
Yeah, we need a debate, not just y'all
Wait, I'll
talking.
debate. I'll debate Mario. So Mario, what's the argument for pro-life?
Wait, who said I'm pro-life in the first place?
Yeah, you just said it.
Yeah.
No, I actually said that I'm law plus one. But okay, I guess I can
Yeah,
hold to it. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
just gonna say.
So it's the
Yeah. I'm just gonna say that abortion is just gonna be more objectively more impermissible. Yeah, I'm just
objectively.
gonna base. Yeah.
Yeah, wait. What do you take objectively to be?
You said what?
What do you take objectively to be?
Yeah, so objective. Yeah, so objective would just entail some independent. It would just entail independently of mind. So so that's gonna be some sort of conclusion that's just gonna be true, even if humans ever existed. So let's say that humans ever existed, would the concept of murder still be bad? Obviously, yes.
No, how would it be bad?
Yes, because it's gonna be objective.
Yeah, how is it objective? How is murder being wrong objective?
Just what?
Yeah, how is murder being wrong objective?
Yeah, I'm just gonna base like more realism based on like rationality. Do you want the syllogism?
Yeah, give me the syllogism for it.
Okay, so yeah, so P1 objective more truth exist. P2
Yeah, wait, paste it in
human life
chat.
has more worth.
Wait, paste it in chat, paste it in
P3 are
chat,
the
paste it in
unborn
chat.
sexual beings.
Paste the
P4
syllogism in
more
chat, I
status
can
and
track
different
that.
abilities.
Hey,
P5 abortion is
Mario.
sexually entering into human life.
Mario.
Conclusion:
Mario.
if more realism is true,
Mario.
and if innocent,
Mario.
bro, shut up.
Can you paste the argument in chat because I
Oh.
cannot track that, right?
Okay, I guess you have like low cognitive capacity. I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sentient, so please paste the argument in
Oh,
chat.
wait, what should I value?
Appreciate it. Or should I value what? P1 objective mode truth exists. Alright, let's see.
Wait,
argument for
Discovery.
that.
By the way, it's 5 a.m. for me, but okay. I haven't slept at
Oh,
all.
so what's the argument for objective moral truth existing?
Yeah, first of all, I'm not even done with my syllogism, but okay.
Yeah, wait, your syllogism is, yeah, I'm critiquing your first premise, right? Or is your first
Yeah, I'm not even
premise
done.
reliant on your other
Wait a
premises?
minute. In order for you to like start critiquing, you must see all my premises, and
No,
then
you don't. I can just
and then
critique
say
premise
which
by
one you agree and which
premise.
one you do not agree.
No,
And
I
then
can
give
just
your
critique
objections.
premise by premise, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this guy doesn't even know how to critique. Yeah, so I'm just
that's how
gonna
you,
say
alright. Just trace the rest of your premises.
what?
Just paste the rest of your premises. Just finish your syllogism.
Yeah, good boy. Listen to me.
Yo, Mario, I don't take kindly to that, bro.
I don't care. I'm just gonna restrict you from your human rights, bro.
Lock in.
P5. Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna change all my syllogism. I'm gonna make a new one.
Wait, so you're changing your syllogism?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take this as like an auto concession.
Wait a minute. How is it not a concession? I'm just gonna hold to like some how's it called? I'm gonna hold to like a view that just says that anything that I say is just gonna be true. How's it gonna be an auto concession? Can you like
That was the
argue
argument for
about
you
it?
being God.
Huh?
Yes, what's the argument for you being God?
Yeah, it's just gonna be. Wait, let me think of my solution. P3, gotta see the truth. No, bro, I'm not gonna be. Bro, I'm not Hindu. I'm never gonna be one. I said the truth. Yeah, the argument would just be combined with P3.
Yeah, wait, what's the inference rule?
Wait, why is that necessary?
Yeah, because it determines if you're like syllogism.
You said, say that again?
Yeah, it determines if your like syllogism is logically valid, right?
Wait, how does it determine?
Yeah, so if you don't have an entrance rule, there's no
wait a minute.
Yeah,
So if I just say,
argument.
let me give you an example. So if I just say P1, if it rains, the ground is gonna be wet. P2, if the ground gets wet, then this specific game is just gonna be cancelled. Conclusion: if it rains, the game's just gonna be cancelled. And I
Yeah,
do not
your
provide.
argument would
Well,
be
wait a minute.
logically valid,
And I
right?
do not provide you. And I do not provide you any instances. How do you know that what I'm saying is gonna be valid or not?
This is an abortion
Yeah,
debate,
you
not
wouldn't. So go ahead and
whatever
play the
this
instance
is.
rule. Right? Because
Again,
even if your
answer what I
premises
just
aren't
told you.
wait, even if your premises
I
aren't
don't know,
true,
but I'm
right?
about to stop it.
There's still gonna be an inference rule. Your syllogism can still be logically valid.
Yeah, why
right?
is it necessary? Well, I'm asking you why is it necessary? I'm just asking. Bro, why
Why
we
is it
are
inference rule
homies.
necessary?
What? Yeah, why is it necessary?
It's necessary for what? Like your syllogism? It's not necessary for your syllogism. I just want to know.
Wait, necessary. Wait, I'm asking you why is it
Oh my
necessary?
gosh, IDK. Hold on. This
Yeah,
is
it's
a
not
10-year-old that
necessary. I just want to know what it
cooks
is.
everyone. Hold on.
What?
What? Then
It's such an honor to be here today. Thank you.
Bro,
Oh,
remove
I
this
don't know.
fetus
You
out of
pro
here.
life
Oh
or
my
pro
god.
choice?
Such an honor to be here.
Yo, I don't know. You
Everybody.
pro
It's such an
life or
honor
pro
to have you in my
choice?
server, Apple.
Thank
I
you,
met
thank
this
you.
guy at like 1 a.m. Girls cooking everyone.
It was
Oh, I
1
don't
for you. It was
know.
like
Are you
7 p.m. for
pro
me.
life or
Okay, so let's.
Bro, remove the fetus out of here.
Bro.
I stand on business.
No, we.
Doesn't matter
No,
if I'm young.
that's
I
not-
stand on business. Oh no, they deleted my art. I had such good art on here. I gotta remake it. I'll remake my art while I'm debating y'all. Go right ahead.
You have
Yeah,
to
so I don't
stand
know.
on
You
a
pro life or
stepping
pro
stool to reach the
choice?
thing. Be quiet.
I'm kind of. I'm like pro-life. I'm pro-life. I'm just gonna say
Also, Milo, you can leave if you want. Nobody's stopping you.
Wait, I'll make you leave. It's okay.
That's crazy. Don't worry. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Tay, stay what you are.
Oi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Well, I'm a
Yeah,
pro-
I can hear you.
I believe women should have the right to do what they
Okay.
want for their own bodies.
Okay, why is that?
I mean, because obviously they're the one carrying it for 9 months compared to a man who's only really playing their part maybe for like 10 minutes max. So
what?
Most men, to be honest, my opinion on experience I've had, only really last like 10 minutes. So how should 10 minutes be compared to like 9 months? Because that's why I feel like women will have more of a say.
Men last for 10 minutes.
Be
Maybe, yeah. Most of
I
them
can
do.
last way longer.
Bro.
No. I can last way
That's
longer.
too long. Okay, then I don't know.
No, they don't.
Did you
Yo, can
last more
someone
than
take this load?
What are you rambling about?
I don't. Wait, I'm so confused. Are you pro-life or not? Are you pro-life?
Yes.
Okay. So my thing is, I believe women should have the right to AB because they have more of a say. Because are you the one feeling all that they're feeling? Do you get morning sickness?
Yeah, we're not saying that you like we're not trying to contradict your future when we say we're pro-life, we're against it. We're not trying to
No,
contradict your
yeah,
future.
I'm just giving
You can
you-
no, we're not trying to contradict your future. You can do what you want. We're just against it.
I know, but I'm trying to tell you why I'm not against it. I'm not saying it directly towards you. I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean?
I go right ahead.
Like as an example, like
explain away.
So do men like feel everything that women feels? Not really, right?
Yeah.
All they do is just finish, you know? And that's all really the
Finish
question is.
what?
Do you not know how conceivement works? Do you know how a baby is conceived? So what happens? Two people love each other so much to decide that they
No,
I
I get it. I get it.
Exactly.
Stop it.
You don't know what?
I get it. You don't have to go into detail.
Okay, I know that.
He's just a kid. He's just a kid, bro.
I'm just a kid.
Do you know what? So, do you know the process of?
Yo, who put him
conception?
down? Don't be so serious.
The process of what?
Tay, she's being like very inappropriate, right?
He kept talking. Be quiet now.
But he's asking me like these questions. I'm assuming that he doesn't know, so I'm explaining it to him.
Do you know
'Cause I'm
the
trying to figure
process
out
of conception? Like,
Of
do you
course I
know
know.
the process. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about IDK.
Hold on. Can you put that into simpleton terms?
Okay, do you know how babies are made?
Yeah.
Not.
Okay, exactly.
Not.
So all man does is he provides his little.
Oh, dude, that is the man.
Why are you debating AB if you like can't hear how it happens?
I know how it happens.
Okay, I understand.
Can you
that.
not say they just finish? That makes
I can't really exactly say what it is because I will get banned. So I'm trying to use more of a slang. So.
Gang. Hold
So
on.
the man, all he does is he provides the little swimmers, and that's all he does, right? He doesn't feel all the morning sickness. He doesn't go through exactly what men go through. I don't think the man pushes out the child, right? So how should a man have a say in what a woman does?
No, we're not. We're not saying that we do have a say.
Okay, but I'm not saying that you say that. But that's usually the argument.
Yes, you literally just did.
I'm not saying that you specifically said that. That's an argument against why AB shouldn't be allowed.
Be men what?
Okay.
Huh?
So a big argument against why AB should be illegal is because women shouldn't have a say, right? That men also have a say. Okay, so a huge argument. Listen, people usually.
But like, why are we taking innocent human life?
Okay, I understand that too. I can see your point of view.
No. I want you to answer. Why should we take innocent human life to
Maybe
for the
the
bodily
parents
autonomy of
aren't
the
ready.
woman?
Maybe that.
No. Why should we? Why should we? No. Answer my question. Why should we? Why should we? Hold on. Why should we just take an innocent human life?
I'm telling you exactly why. One, technically, a baby isn't really human life yet until it's born.
Yes, it is. It's a human
not.
and it's a life.
It's not human yet.
Yes, it is. It's a Homo sapien. When you're a fetus, you're still a human.
Listen, a lot of babies miscarriage because then they can't live outside of their mother. So technically, they're not human life yet. They cannot live outside of their home.
What?
Yo. Are you not educated? You're a child right
No,
now.
I am educated. I'm actually extremely educated. It seems like you're not.
How am I
Before
not?
go on, wait, can I ask something real quick? So what is
Go
it?
ahead.
Oh, just repeat what you just said for me.
Me or her?
No, wait, hold up. What is it then? Because it's not a parasite. So
It's not a parasite. What is it?
Parasite. But usually, let's say.
What is it then? If it's not a human, what is it? No, if it's not a human, what is it?
Listen. So.
No, answer my question.
A baby cannot live outside of his mother. Like, right? A baby
It's
has
still
to
a
be
human though.
That could be
A parasite can't live without. Like a parasite can't live without like the animal. A parasite can't live without the animal. Does that mean it's not a parasite?
That's why people miscarriage. If the baby is born early, it has a very low percentage of surviving. That's why it's
Hold
connected to so many
Wait, is
tools
this called a
so it can survive.
But listen. What is it if it's not a human?
It's a cell. It's a cell.
It's a cell. A human cell.
Conceived
a human cell.
Listen, when the egg reaches.
What egg? Gang, what egg? We are mammals.
Hello? Ovaries are eggs. Where your baby comes from is an egg. That's how I know you're not educated. They're called eggs. In simple terms, they're called eggs. When the little swimmer.
Hello, gang. We are mammals.
Are you like actually not educated?
There's a part of the female human body called an egg, and when
like a slang
when it gets
term.
fertilized, that's when the baby's conceived.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So, when the egg implants inside of your uterus, that's considered a cell.
Wait, what egg? What egg?
Ovaries. Okay, I think.
What is that? Hold on. What is that?
So,
I didn't pass the big project yet.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Listen. A woman is born with billions and millions of eggs, which are like cells that when a woman and a man do things with each other, the little swimmers go through the tubes and they reach the egg, and that's when fertilization happens. So when the egg is fertilized, it implants inside your uterus, and that's how you get pregnant. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is that an egg, which is what women use to have a baby, it implants in your ovary, and then it turns into a cell. So the baby is a cell.
So when a woman is born, they're born with eggs.
Yeah, the second you're born with billions of eggs.
Okay, let's just go on without this.
Okay. So, what I'm trying to say is that I understand maybe if the baby is already fully developed, like 9
Wait,
months.
Can I say something real quick?
Dang, I'm sorry I didn't pass the big project.
Did you just say that let's go on without talking about biological functions? Is you cool? Yeah.
Nini, I'm gonna unseat you. I'm gonna take away your moderator.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll try not to mention that. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know anything about that.
Exactly. So why are you debating this if you don't understand the basic?
No, I didn't go into this thinking I would talk about a woman's egg.
Because that's how babies are developed. How can you not expect talking about that? Okay, so back to my original point.
By egg? By egg? Do you mean like whip?
What?
Not even gonna lie, his avatar even looks disgusted.
Nice.
Okay. So, a baby can't survive outside of his mother's body. So let's say I get pregnant, right?
Can you respond?
The baby, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna finish talking until I'm done. It's actual true. A baby can't survive out his mother's body at like 4 weeks pregnant. At 4 months.
I know.
The placenta.
But that doesn't make it not human.
I understand your argument, but there's billions and billions of reasons why abortion could be needed.
Okay, name all 1 billion of them.
I can't name all 1 billion of them, but I could probably name
Name me 25.
25? I can name you like 5.
What happened to the billions and billions?
There could be billions. That doesn't mean that I know all of them, but there's hundreds of reasons why a woman may need abortion, like by health, money issues, age.
Time's up, my friend. I had a nice time debating. I'm gonna need to research stuff, and my church history will probably be cooked. But
you need to do a lot
of I'm voting the baddie girl.
Not gonna lie, like I'm not even.
I'm voting the baddie girl, low key. I did not win that. Whoever voted me, you're delusional.
You would be a really good debater if you did more research, but like since you didn't do enough
Hold on,
research,
wait, what are you saying?
Me? I said you could be a good debater if you did more research, but since you
Yeah, because I didn't know I would come in here talking about somebody's eggs.
I mean, like, it's part of biology, and it's part of...
I know, but I thought I was gonna be talking about, like, taking innocent life is wrong, not somebody's eggs, gang.
It depends on, if, like, the person just stays debating on morals or not, and all that stuff, so, I mean... It just
like, like, if I knew this was gonna happen, I totally would have researched that.
Hold up, we got a kid up here. Not you, a different kid. About
So I think abortion is not murder until the baby can live without the mother.
Hold on. Yeah, I've told this guy this explanation before. I've told this guy this explanation before. Are you going by morals or legality?
I'm going off.
You cannot say both.
I'm going off of morals because I do not think that AB. I feel like AB.
Okay, because I was about to correct you because it wouldn't.
I think AB is centered around.
Because if you're going by legal, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I just want to clear that up. All right.
Yeah, so I think morals. I think AB is subjective.
Yeah, that's
moral. And to make it where it is.
I think it's
illegal
morally wrong.
Yeah, you can think that, but it's not objectively true.
How?
How is it not objectively true?
I don't know. All right, proceed.
What is your point? What is your point?
You don't know.
The taking of innocent life is wrong
Why?
because it's
Because
the
it's
taking
innocent.
of innocent life. It's pretty
How is it an innocent
self-explanatory.
life? Would you say-
It is not
Okay,
guilty.
okay, no.
So it has not done anything in its lifetime because it is
Yes.
it is a fetus in the womb. So like it cannot be guilty nor innocent. It
Yes,
can
the
actually
fetus
be only innocent because
wait.
if you can either be guilty or innocent, there are no middle grounds. And if you have done nothing, you are therefore innocent. If you have done something bad, you are guilty.
Yeah.
So if somebody robs a jewelry store and then somebody sits there and does nothing, they're innocent because they didn't. They're innocent. They did nothing.
Yeah.
And then the
We
person
get
who
it,
robbed the store is guilty.
Yeah, we get it, bro.
You understand? Because the fetus
Yeah,
is
yeah,
not
yeah,
guilty.
Can we get back
So
to the
therefore it's
topic?
innocent.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we
god.
get it.
Can we get back
We
to the
get it.
topic?
We get it.
Well, I'm on the topic. I'm answering the question
no,
you
you're-
gave
okay.
me.
Bro, you're going on a tangent about what innocent means. Like,
Ooh.
No shade. I
Let's go.
be
Kick him
quiet
off.
now.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm letting you back up, bro. I don't know who kicked you down. No, you can trust on my soul. It wasn't me, bro.
Okay, why is AB murder? Why is AB murder?
It's. I'm gonna. So are we still talking morally here?
Yes, morally.
Cause it's morally murder. It's the taking of an innocent life. But if we're going by
define
legality,
life.
if
Define
we're
life.
going by legality, that would be a killing, not a murder.
Define life.
Define life. Okay, well, let me Google this up.
Oh my god.
Bro, I haven't passed 5th grade. What do you expect from me, bro?
Then why are you on?
I'm not gonna be
here?
Charlie Kirk.
Why are you on here?
Because he can be. No, be civil and respectful.
Oh, you're so weird. Oh, who are you?
Bro, I'm not the next Charlie Kirk. Calm down.
Yeah, when you're weirder, like let him look it up. He's a child.
Exactly.
Hello, guys.
Bro, why should I be looking up about
man.
women's eggs, bro?
Okay, she got banned.
What happened? What's happening?
Like, gang, you don't need the definition of life. I think everybody here knows what life means. You don't need the definition of life.
What's their sperm
Equality
cell?
that separates inanimate objects from inanimate objects.
Low key, I did use a fake ID in 2021 for VC. I just used my mom.
Bro.
Wait, how
I
old are
did
you
it for
in
phone. I used phone number. I didn't use
Wait,
an
no.
ID. I used the phone number.
Wait, IDK. How old are you in 21?
Huh? How old was I in
How old were you?
2021?
Yeah.
Gang?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm embarrassed to admit my age
No. It's good.
because either people laugh at me or they're impressed.
No,
Bro, in
I'll be honest.
2021, I was in kindergarten.
I don't understand why people
Dang.
hate.
In 2021, I was 9.
I don't be quiet now.
In 2021, I was 5 in kindergarten.
See, I don't understand why people be hating on like age, cause like you can be young and be smart. I don't understand that.
Yeah, like if I'm young and I'm standing on business, that don't matter, bro. Like
Yeah,
every
that's-
time
okay,
I
okay,
hop
wait,
on this
wait.
game and they hear my voice, I get like discriminated and they
Yeah.
kick me off, bro. Like I'm standing on
Why is
business.
there a stigma
Like if
against young
I'm
kids?
standing
Shouldn't
on
care about
business,
age,
my
that's why
voice
the
don't
age
matter.
consent should
If
be
I'm standing on business, my voice don't matter, bro.
That's why I'm really happy I sound older than I am. Because
How
when I
old
get
are
on-
you?
I'm 13.
You're 13.
I'm 13.
Well,
Dude,
everyone here is below
I'm
17.
I'm getting 1 month and I'm getting in the double digits.
Yes,
gang.
bro. Okay.
1 month and I'm in the
Whoa,
double
We
digits.
shouldn't, bro. We shouldn't care about ages. That's why the age of consent should be like abolished.
Be quiet.
What? Yo.
Bro, get
Yo.
out! Get out!
Get out of
Get
here!
out.
Get out of here!
Well, this man is a
Not
certified
on my watch!
creep.
Not on my watch!
Help, he's 13.
Counter Strike a code and it's probably a minor!
Okay,
You know
so
Deep
does...
Calm's also 13.
No, I'm not letting you back up,
You're
bro.
joking. You're joking.
I'm not
he's
letting you back
certified
up.
Calm is not
Deep-
13.
Bro,
certified
Deep Calm, you're not getting let back up. Sorry.
Deep Calm, you're not 13.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not getting let back up.
Both me and Deep Calm are both
Yeah. Who let him back up, bro?
Me.
Oh,
'cause he's
kick
my
that
best friend.
kid, kick that person down.
Keep him off.
He said
He's
age of consent should be abolished. That is diabolical to say.
that is
With children in his
very
presence.
creepy. Very creepy.
He's
I
a
think we're
child
all
himself.
children.
He's a child himself. He's 13. What are you talking about?
Guys, how old do you think I am?
I'm
This
gonna
man
guess
and his
12.
whiteboard.
12.
Okay, wait,
12.
Loki, he kind of got that. He did get that, though. Everybody says I sound like 16, and I'm getting tired of it.
I'm getting into double digits next
Whoa.
month, gang.
Yo, congratulations,
Whoa.
dog.
Thank you, bro. I'm excited.
I mean, I knew you were young, but not that young. That's inspiring.
Yo, wait, I would need that.
Yo, was Deep Calm in the files? Yo, that is
No.
diabolical. Yo!
Yeah, he probably was, to be honest.
Yo, he probably was. Bro, were you on the files?
Yeah.
Yo!
Oh, we
No,
knew
I
it.
can tell. I can tell.
This man is not okay.
I wasn't on the what?
Bro, look
no,
at his
no,
whiteboard.
hey, no, ban that kid. No, ban.
Yeah, like ban
You're
him,
getting
ban him.
banned. You're getting banned.
No, he's my best friend. Don't ban him.
No,
Ban
no,
him.
we're banning him. No, he just typed the N word and said the age of consent should be abolished.
Stop, he's
Okay.
rage
Bro
bait.
is
Stop, it's just rage bait.
very creepy.
It's rage bait, I promise.
Yo, that's not rage bait.
Rage bait, I promise, bro.
Guys.
Bro,
That's not rage bait. I'm banning him.
rage bait.
No,
Just ban
don't.
him.
Bro, do you
No, wait,
like
dude,
this
it's
person
crazy.
coming
No,
into your
no,
server and writing
no,
the N word
no,
on
wait.
whiteboards?
Okay, well, I could just take away whiteboards, first of all. Also, second of all,
No,
he
don't,
literally-
don't.
He literally saved me on, like, describing what the difference is between a fetus and a parasite is. I'm literally not even joking.
Gang, what is the difference? No, like,
Yo,
I know.
wait.
No, I'm not saying a fetus is a parasite. I'm just asking what is the Did you ever
Because a
figure it out?
parasite-
No, I
okay,
did figure it
wait.
out.
One of the main reasons.
I'm
is
not
because,
saying the fetus is a
A
parasite.
parasite finds a host of a different species, and a fetus is of the human species. So it
Oh,
cannot-
oh yeah, I remember debating about that.
Yes,
so
yes, yes,
therefore
yes,
it
yes,
cannot
yes.
be a parasite.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Gangini.
Okay.
Yo, what's
Hello,
up?
Yuni. What is your
I see your Jesus loves your shirt.
Okay, what's... Wait,
She
wait,
sounds like a slay baddie queen. Hold on, let me start a poll.
Bro.
Yo, I'm
What?
not gonna lie, she
Whoa.
kind of looks like a Bloxburg mom, though. Anyways.
Oh, thanks.
Bro, she looks like that one friend's mom that we all want to crack.
Whoa, what? Are you sure you're under 9?
Wait, kick who?
That girl.
Yuni?
She looks like that one friend's mom that we all want to crack.
Oh.
Bro, what do you mean by that?
Okay.
That one friend's mom be looking like.
Bro, what are you guys talking about?
What is
Bro,
what
you
does
look
he
like that
mean?
one.
No.
Okay, you look like a Ninja
Bro.
Turtle. Another guy looks straight out of an anime movie. No one's
Ninja
saying-
Turtle.
Okay. Okay, what is
I'm
your stance on
offended.
Voldemort?
I didn't even say that.
Bro, what did I do?
That's offensive. I'm
Guys.
not.
Okay, let's, the entire reason of the server is for a debate. Can we hear her stance, please?
Listen, I identify as a weaponized battle toaster. You better.
Get
Of
out.
course you do.
Let's
Anyways.
let's hear her.
Okay.
Let's hear her.
My stance is that a government should not put someone's rights not legalized. I feel like, in my opinion, I would never get an abortion, but I'm saying no one else should not be limited to that right because of moral standards. Because as a government like the U.S., there's separation of church and state.
What?
None of what you said.
Hold
just
on,
makes
you
sense.
just spouted
It-
some
I-
gibberish. I need you to repeat that.
I don't see how that has to do with the title. I don't see the correlation.
Start spouting your nonsense.
Quiet.
This is your
Be quiet
time.
now. Be quiet now. I'm sorry. Can you repeat what you said? I was not paying attention.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that as a government in its separation of church and state, for example, the US, they shouldn't have the right to limit a woman's right to abortion because not everyone is religious.
What?
Right. Okay, I see where she's
What
coming from.
what does that have to do with
Can you explain
religion?
to me what she's saying, please? I don't understand.
I
don't
don't
get it
understand either.
Well, the main argument in banning it is moral rights, which comes from religion. So basically,
I mean, isn't I feel like moral is really just knowing right from wrong, right? So I mean, it just depends on what you think is right and what you think is wrong in your own mind. So I mean, and second, I also agree because not everybody is religious. I'm not religious myself. I'm agnostic, so I don't think that should be a reason of why it should get banned or whatever. Because not everybody is religious, right? And there's people of different religion.
for sure, and I completely understand that, and I that's crazy that you have that viewpoint because honestly, there's not a lot of people who actually have that viewpoint. But in my opinion,
Hold on. May I interject here? I honestly, can you just repeat what you said? Cause I'm bamboozled here.
Yo, this is for high tiers only.
Yeah, I don't think you know the definition of bamboozle.
Yo, this is for high tiers. Go on, Uni.
okay, basically what I'm saying is that, well, for the U.S., in my point, experiencing a ton of people's opinions, the main argument against abortion is Christianity and religion just itself.
No, it isn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I've never heard that.
I'm gonna explain it for you.
How have
So
you never
basically,
heard
what
that?
she's saying is that something should not get banned or illegalized just because and the main point of it is because of religions, because not everybody is religious. Do you get what?
Or just moral,
Okay, wait. Actually,
Because morals
okay,
is
that makes
morals
sense,
is basically just knowing what right and what is right and what is wrong, and also morals. You make up your own morals in your head because you distinct what is right and what is wrong in your own head, right? So do you understand that? I don't think he understands, but it's okay.
Oh, you were talking to me?
I was talking to you. I was explaining it.
Oh, I thought you were talking to her.
No, you just asked for an explanation. I just explained it from you. To
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I just need to add a comment.
Yeah, that's okay.
Am I wrong?
So, do you want me to re-explain it to you? Like, are we to keep going?
No, I'm fine. I'll just skip out on this one.
I feel like you'll get the understanding.
Cause I'm too lazy to decode all the gibberish.
No, it's not even.
Can I
I'm
take this
using it in
debate?
simple. Okay, hold on. So, what she's saying is that something should not be illegalized or banned, and their main point is religious or religion reasons.
It should not be banned because of religion.
Or moral stance, just what they think is morally right.
Right, and morals is just knowing what is right and what is wrong, and that goes different for everybody because you distinct what is right and what is wrong. Do you understand that?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so you're a low tier, no shade.
Bro, leave the kid alone. Leave the little guy alone.
Yo, friend, I put it in the simplest terms ever.
Can you just repeat that? Because it went from knowing morals to whatever else you were just spouting.
Knowing morals is knowing what is right and what is wrong, and it's different for everybody because you choose what is right and what is wrong in your own mind. You understand
but also
that?
yet
What's her point? Yeah, I get that. I know what
That
morals are.
something should not be banned or
Then what's
legalized
the
off
what's
of.
her
Okay, be quiet
off of
now.
religion?
I'm trying to explain something. I'm about to take you down for a
Leave
second.
him
'Cause I need
alone.
to explain something.
Nah.
She said it should not be banned or illegalized off of moral stance or religious reasons. Because not everybody has different morals, and not everybody is religious
Yeah, okay.
has
But,
different religious
alright.
stance. Right?
Yeah, I got
You
you.
understand that?
Guys,
my-
let's say something.
I
My
got you.
counterclaim to that would be laws come from morals.
Right.
Did
and
you
that's why
say
not
laws
every-
come? Did you say all laws come from morals?
I didn't say all. I said laws come from moral.
Laws come
I
from
don't think
morals.
anybody said that.
No, yeah, he just did say it. So.
I didn't say all. I said laws come from morals, not
Oh,
all.
I can't hear him. Wait, I can't hear him.
Did you accidentally mute him?
Wait.
Bro,
So,
chill.
I am being chill. He just keeps butting in, but like.
Why are we fighting?
I feel like the first half of this conversation could have been prevented if she would have just not used big words to sound better. I'm like,
big words. No,
like
she
didn't.
that would
No,
be
but she didn't need to
logical.
use government or like all that other stuff that she added on.
Government.
Yeah, but she kind of had to.
That's not a big word. I feel like it's just
No,
describing.
I
a
know what
situation.
government means.
But I feel like if we're having a
That's
debate,
not a big word. That's not a big
Alright,
word.
chill
That's
out,
just
chill
a
out,
normal
words
word.
for little kids, but like no shade. I'm not even trying to be rude with that, but like it's bigger words for
It's just a complex argument.
That's not even a big
No, but
word
you-
for me. That's not even a big word for me.
I know, but she confused you by using words that probably you wouldn't use.
I know a lot of people like that.
Exactly.
They just hop
That's what
off
most
topic
pro-choices
and go into
do.
like metaphysics to confuse you.
Exactly.
Actually, that's the mark of
didn't though.
literally.
For real,
the
I
mark.
hate people that do that.
He
Like
made a
there's this
very
guy,
simple point.
he's been like
Do you not
terrorizing
understand that?
debate servers. There's this dude named DeMarcus. He just goes off
Yeah.
topic. Have you ever seen that dude?
Definitism, right?
He goes
DeMarcus.
into ontology
Like,
and metaphysics for
He
some
goes
reason.
into like we're on an AB debate, and then he starts going on to like philosophy and like metaphysics.
Everyone
And he is the
gets
most,
marked for
and then
that.
like it can like, and it's not even on topic. And when you ask him to get back on topic, the guy's like, "What is the definition of topic?"
Okay, coach.
Like,
can
he
we,
was
can we
here
get on with the
earlier.
debate, please? Can we bring them? Can we bring him down for like 5 minutes for the debate? Like, no. Why do you keep removing me? I'm the one who's actually debating.
I was gonna take this one.
He doesn't even understand.
Guys, whatever you're doing, stop it. I'm gonna take away both of your monitors. Stop.
Bro, I'm not even doing anything. I swear on my life, I'm not doing anything. He
You
keeps taking me down.
remove me.
I
Bro,
said,
can we
can I
chill
bring you
out?
down?
Why are
No
we
reason.
fighting
I'm
this?
understanding the conversation.
Bro, take his mod now, bro. Okay, cool.
Bro,
Can you take him on for
chill.
5 minutes?
Chill.
Okay, wait.
I'm understanding the conversation. I got put down.
Chill.
Because
Why
you
are
keep
we
saying
fighting
something
each
when
other?
you said.
Just chill out.
Okay, can
I
we
explain
read the
something real
rules
quick?
real quick?
Can I explain something real quick? I removed you because you said you were gonna sit this one out, right? But then you keep butting your head in, which I don't really care, right? But you said you were gonna sit this one out, so sit this one out and mute up. No shade.
No,
Like,
I
if
said
you're the-
I was gonna sit this one out, and then you proceeded to explain it to me to get me in it.
No, I explained it to you because you didn't understand. Right? I'm not. Giving
Okay,
you
so
an
now I'm in it because you explained it to me.
No. Explaining does not mean you're in it. Explaining means you can listen to it, right? Like, do we not understand
Okay,
that?
I'll listen to it.
Come on, guys. Let's chill
Right.
out. Let's
So,
chill out.
Uni,
Let's
go
chill out.
on with your argument. Is she still here?
Yeah, I said my argument. I think someone said they were gonna like talk.
I feel like we both kind of agree on this, so I can't really debate you, because I actually really love your stance on it. It's amazing.
So what's her main claim? What's her main claim?
Boy.
Oh, her claim was
Over 10 times.
Can you?
Oh my gosh!
Yuri,
Wait,
can
what
you
is in
explain
here?
Can you explain your claim in the most like simple terms for him?
Yeah. Okay. So
For
basically,
everybody?
yeah, I'll explain it in like a very simple term. No laws should be made off morals, which moral.
No, I get it. I get it. She explained it to me.
We're not talking to you. We're talking to Chaz. Is you cool?
Okay.
Bro, can we take him down? Cool Beans, can you please take him down for 5 minutes? I'm actually.
Here, wait.
Like genuinely.
I just need to hear her claim.
I'm not gonna lie, they are kind of right, Apple. I mean, I don't know. They
End
are
the
kind of right.
debate. Wait, no, not end the debate. End the poll. Why is there? Oh my god.
Somebody end the poll, please. Whoever started it, end it. Thank you. Okay. So,
What's her
IDK, they
debate?
do have a point. Anyways,
He
continue.
just keeps
What's her
butting in for no
claim?
reason.
The claim is no law should be made that is made off of someone's personal moral beliefs or religious beliefs that are influenced to do that. And I know you did say that all laws or most laws or laws are made by that, but not as much as a topic like abortion. I don't even know if I can say that on here.
Do
But
you
Just say
believe
AB. Just say
abortion
AB.
is morally wrong?
Did you say it's morally wrong?
Do you believe it's morally wrong?
Isn't hold up. What do you think morally is? Like, what is your definition of morals?
Oh my god, you're sounding like DeMarcus now.
No, I'm not. No, it's like a true question. You have to ask it. It's like, what is your definition of morals?
Well, my definition of morals is like, it's like the set of principles and codes that someone holds themselves to, like the
So
standard.
basically, isn't that just knowing right from wrong in your head? What you think is right and wrong?
Yeah, not like knowing right from wrong and all everything
Right. So
between.
morals are opinion based, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. So she's saying that stuff shouldn't be moral based
Like,
because it's opinion
I.
based.
Alright.
So, on my opinion, I can somewhat agree that some laws are made by morals, but I can also agree to disagree that it's not as big as a problem as like AB, because we have like people who are so young, as in like 11, who have to go to different states to get AB because of incest with their own family. So there's not
That's less than 1% of cases.
tax cuts. Let's say tax cuts made off morals of who should have more tax cuts or not is so much different than AB morally because of the
Wait,
need.
why are we talking about tax cuts?
Because you're saying some laws or some things that are made in office are
Because,
moral.
I mean,
I said-
you can replace tax laws with anything.
Some laws.
You can
Yeah,
replace
but if you're
tax laws
saying-
with anything. Like you can put anything for its place. So I mean that kind of. So we're on the same basis that you can't. It's kind of hard to argue morals and and it shouldn't be moral based because morals are opinionated and they're opinions, right?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I'm asking Ches. So do we agree?
What? Asking me what?
Do we agree that things shouldn't be moral based because they're opinionated and it's kind of hard to argue morals because it's what you think in your head, what is right from wrong? So they're opinionated and they're opinion based. Do we agree on that?
To be honest, I don't even really know what to say there.
So I explained that morals is just knowing what you think is right from wrong, right? And that's your opinion on what is right from wrong. So that means morals are opinionated and they're opinion based. Okay, so do we agree that making any claim moral based is opinionated and opinion based? So it's kind of hard to argue that.
Not everyone's morals are from their own opinions.
Morals are opinionated.
I think
it is
that's
what even
yeah.
if okay, so if God, right, I'm not even trying to be rude, but if God made morals, right, that's his opinion of what is right from wrong. That's opinion based.
Yeah. I think I
Okay,
would
so it's
believe the
opinionated.
opinion of a God.
You just said not everything
Right.
is what they think, but it's still opinionated either way, even if it's not from directly them.
Alright, so I don't see how this has to do anything with the title. Because
She just explained it. Oh my God.
what she's talking about is separation of church and state, and how law shouldn't be moral based on morals. That I don't see how that has anything to do with the title.
Do you not just? Oh my God! Oh my 6'7" mango. I'm about to cry.
Bro, what?
Were you not listening to the argument that she made and the claim that
Yeah,
she
I was
made?
listening.
So it's so morals are a part of it because you cannot debate. Oh, I'm done. I'm so done.
No, because why are they all asking you to repeat it like 10 times?
To be honest, it's fairly convoluted.
Wait. I mean, I don't
Is
even
there
care if he
anything
gave
more you
me.
have to say?
Wait, I don't even care that he gave me this comment. I'm just happy it's a +1. But I mean,
Whoa.
I agree. I didn't yell though. I
Alright.
wasn't yelling.
Do you have anything more to say?
Me?
Deep Calm is a creep, bro. What's he talking about in the chat?
Wait, I'm still so confused. There's people
Uni, do
hitting on
you
me in
have
chat.
anything
What
to
did I
say?
do?
No, they're
Chat, what did
talking
I do?
about that's
If you don't mind
creepy, man.
explaining for me, what was the argument? Summarize the argument for me, host.
Can can you re-explain your argument? Cause I'm just so confused.
Well, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Oh no, not you. I'm talking about Ches and like anybody else who was already here who doesn't understand.
What are you talking about me for?
I said, can she explain it for you? Are you okay?
I'm sorry, I'm not I'm not following. I'm not in like the right headspace. I've been here for like 5 hours.
Okay, guys, this has gotten more confusing than it needed to be.
Help! She's
So
explaining her point, bro. I'm about to start.
no, I know. But
No.
we just stood here for almost 20 minutes debating on what she said. So let's just completely
I don't-
restart and just.
It's because no, it's because
I don't see how this is proving. I don't see how this is proving that, proving us wrong that abortion is murder.
Can we just dumb it down, please? Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
I'm pro-choice.
A Christian is pro-choice. I've never seen that before.
Well, I'm saying
Wait.
pro-choice.
You're a Christian pro-choice?
I
I've never
personally,
heard of that before.
I personally would not get an abortion, but I don't think it's right to take away the right from other women to have an abortion, knowing not everyone is religious. I wouldn't push those beliefs on anyone else. I would.
Okay, yeah, obviously, but you believe abortion is immoral, correct? If you actually read the Bible, correct? Wait.
Yeah.
Are you actually a Christian? You're not a true Christian.
Okay, well, you don't literally have the right to say that. So,
Well,
not everyone.
God does say, before I formed you in the womb. Like, why should we have the power?
Abortion is moral and be a Christian.
Yeah. Why should we have?
But I'm not gonna take away the right for everyone else to do that just because of that. If that was the case, there would be so many other things that would be taken away. For example, like getting drunk and acting out. Like that would be, because that's a sin. It's the same thing. So in that way, you can't let everyone.
Have you ever read any philosophers such as Alvin Plendentia or Lane Craig? You literally, you are contradicting yourself by saying you were a Christian and you believe. First of all, you said that you believe abortion is moral, right?
I did not say abortion is moral.
No, by allowing it to exist, you're stating that it's moral.
By allowing others to have the choice that aren't Christian.
It doesn't matter if they're Christian or not. Religion doesn't continge on this. Your
Well, it
personal
kinda
belief is that it's
does.
moral. No, religion has nothing to do with this. Your personal belief is that it's moral, and your moral guidelines are based upon the Bible, correct?
I just have one thing to say.
I don't know if I have to explain this. This girl might actually be
I have one thing to say. Why should we get the power to remove someone that God has put on this earth? Why should we have the power to reject that person when God has put them there?
Well, first of all, I just feel like my religious beliefs should not take away others' rights, because if that was the way we are, because as a country, we are kind of formed as Christian, because
Okay, excuse me, you are not.
You
a
haven't
Christian.
answered why
You are a
the person has the right to abortion.
Okay, well, if you read the Bible, you're not allowed to tell other people who are if they're Christian or not, because
No, because you're contradicting Christianity.
no one's contradicting Christian nothing.
Yes, you are. You literally just said it should be left up to choice. He asked you, do you think
It should be left
somebody-
up to choice.
Oh my god. Is this a joke?
No.
Wait, like genuinely, is this a joke?
I just believe everyone should have the choice, just as this country is. I'm not saying I would get one. I would never get one, but I'm not pushing beliefs on other people who aren't Christian.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you're pushing it on people that are not Christian. You literally just said you believe it should be up to choice, which means you don't believe the fetus has moral value. That's literally implied. Is it not? If you read the Bible and you believe in Jesus with your heart, you believe that every human is made in the image of God, which is then a contradiction because you believe that every human has intrinsic value, even fetuses.
Well, first of all, I'm not saying that they have intrinsic value, but I'm also saying that everyone should have.
That means you're not a Christian.
There's so many things, but there's so many things in the U.S. government that
contradict. It doesn't matter.
But it does matter because it comes back to the idea of AB, because it's even though I'm Christian, I would never change other people's views if they're not Christian. That's why it's not fully banned.
Lady, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to convey to you. You are not a Christian.
Okay, and that's not for you. That's not your place to say. So
yeah, you literally contradict the Bible with your belief. You are not a Christian. Your beliefs do not align with the Bible's. Okay. People are allowed to sin, but openly confessing that you don't think a human has moral worth is literally against it's. I don't think I have to explain this to you.
Carter's right. I did not say that. Like, obviously, I believe that fetuses have value and everything, but I'm saying that if someone needs to make that choice or wants to make that choice and they're not religious, that's not my place to say anything.
It doesn't matter if it's religious or not. Your personal belief does not align with the Bible's. You are not a Christian. Do not call yourself a Christian, that pro-choicer.
Okay, well, you can take that up with someone else, because at the same point, like, it's not, like, I'm just not pushing religion on anyone.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's not stated in the Bible that you have to force religion onto people.
Exactly. That's why abortion isn't banned.
Lady, the United States is not a Christian country, although it's stated, although the Pledge of Allegiance is stated. If you've actually studied any history of the United States, you know that America is not Christian. It wasn't built on Christianity. George Washington wasn't a Christian. None of the founding, I think 2 of the founding fathers were Christian. It's not a Christian country. I don't care what you say. It doesn't depend on religion. The Constitution, oh my God, yeah, exactly. Discovery's just said the Constitution says the government cannot be ran on religion. It does not have anything to do with religion.
It's still like Christian ideals. Like, everyone in, like, if it's mainly Christian and the president is Christian, on like dollar bills, it says
Joe Biden was not a Christian.
God we trust.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the entire legal system is not built around Christianity. If it was, then abortion.
Well, no one said that, because there's separation of church and state, and that's why it's not banned.
Obviously, so why are you bringing it up?
Because that's, bro.
Lady,
that's why it's not banned, because everyone has their own topic. Because if it was, people wouldn't have a choice.
Lady, okay, you don't understand wide application philosophy. I don't know if it's a general cognitive
philosophy. Like,
yes, this is a philosophical topic. Morals? Are you serious?
Yeah, but morals are personal opinion, and that's why my personal opinion.
Here, let me ask you this: why is murder believed to be unethical and evil?
Because you're taking someone else's life.
Yeah. So obviously, you could say morals are personal opinions, but that doesn't remove their intrinsic value. We have societal subjective agreements about morals. Obviously, almost everything we do is subjective, but does that make it have no worth? I mean, the opinions on biology we hold, do you hold those to be factual? Do you believe in those? Do you believe that biology exists?
Yeah, obviously.
Well, biology is not objective. We don't know. Your science book does not release objective information, but we still hold it to be truth. Just because something's personal opinion, that's the person who wrote it. The person who wrote it, it was their opinion on what they interpreted.
But it's also research that's conducted into it.
Okay, yet again, still it's personal opinion. I don't see there's no distinction.
How is it personal opinion if it's research?
Because it's their interpretation. It's a subjective piece of literature. I think we need to study the difference between subjective and objective and why we're. If you really want to go that far, what's your opinion on the word love? Just tell me.
Are we on the word love?
Yeah, just any word. Love, anything.
on the word love when we're talking
Yeah.
about a like
Love, yeah, anything, just any word. Tell me what you think the word means.
endless life to like someone like.
Well, I believe it means biological attraction. Those are two different opinions, but does that remove value from them? Dictionaries are opinions on what words are. We still place value in that. You can't just say because it's an opinion it loses value. That's literally the most redundant argument ever.
Well, I'm just saying, just because of one person's opinion should not have a law on the entire country to make A be illegal.
Oh my! I genuinely do not see how you lack a brain. I mean, I would not even assign you moral agency as a human being. I'm just so sad. I didn't believe human life. I'm just gonna mute myself at this point.
Okay, so is the debate over or not?
It is over. I mean, he said he doesn't want. He doesn't want to debate with her anymore, because he doesn't.
I was trying to explain something.
Wait, you want to still debate with her or no?
I'm not debating her. I was explaining a concept to her which she just couldn't grasp.
Okay.
Did you not watch what happened?
No, I was AFK for a while.
Okay, well, she said because it's an opinion, it holds no weight, which is just ridiculous. Which I had to explain her. Everything is opinionated. A dictionary is opinionated. Everything is opinion based.
I agree that some opinions are not good, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hold value.
Exactly.
Hello,
She
guys.
did not just understand.
Opinions
Everything
can be
we have
wrong,
is
yes, but
opinionated.
it still holds value. So I mean, we can't. It's kind of
Okay,
hard
just
to.
because something's an opinion doesn't mean it's devoid of value. I don't see how that's so hard to understand.
Yeah, I agree. So I don't know.
All right,
What
feel
are we
free to
doing
debate
now?
somebody. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Hello there.
I'm gonna let Deepcom talk. So,
Bruh.
Well, this is Chez's
he's
because
waiting here a couple minutes longer.
Deepcom doesn't.
but-
No,
Yeah.
Deepcom is actually one of the panel, but he was getting a bit too out of hand, so we had to
He was
take him
being a
down.
bad boy. That's
Like look at his whiteboard.
I see why. I see why the image theme just
Yeah.
popped up.
So, like, can we just take him back down?
Well,
yeah.
Here's
Okay,
the thing.
so, Chez, you
I
go
don't believe it's murder, as the majority of abortions happen before a heartbeat is formed and along with multiple vital organs.
Why should hearts?
Because before that, you're a clump of cells that aren't even
Host,
living.
are
You're
you
just
debating
tissue.
him?
Whoa, alright.
Host, are
Can
you
we
debating?
agree on the definition that murder is the premeditated revocal of a human life?
Premeditative, I'm pretty sure, legally speaking, is the
We're
planning
not
to
using
already
terms of
do it. So that is
legality.
you're planning to murder something. Okay, we
We're-
get
we're
it. You
not
like that
using-
word, Deep. We get it.
Whoa. Alright, we're not using legality. Terms of legality.
so-
Do we agree on the term my definition of murder?
That it's just wanting to get rid of life, is just to dumb it down. Is that kind of
Human life.
human life? Okay. So I can kind of agree with that, but you continue with what you're talking about.
Alright. Then do you agree that the fetus is human?
No, not until vital organs are formed and a brain forms. Not until organs and it is a living, breathing thing.
Life begins at conception.
Wait, host, can I debate
Okay.
him, please?
What?
Host, are you gonna? Oh
It's
wait,
an
I'm
objective
sorry.
No,
Chaz.
not debating.
Yeah, because that's the
Chaz
thing.
hasn't
This
debated it
entire
forever.
thing. I'm
you gonna debate
pro-choice.
him?
I'm pro-choice. Do whatever you want.
Chaz, are you gonna debate him?
Yeah, but you can like tag him.
Yeah, if you guys want to
All right,
butt in,
here.
I'm
I'll just mute for now. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you don't agree that the fetus is human?
No,
And you
not
don't
until
believe
it
that it's
is.
alive.
Because here's the thing: we have two different ideas of when life starts. You said that it begins at conception, so
It's an objective biological fact.
yes.
It's
And
not my opinion.
however,
It's a fact.
However, the majority of scientists and people related to that field agree that life is when something is living and breathing. So plants are alive because they have their own kind of organs. Plant biology is very weird. But they are still alive. Animals are alive because they breathe and all that stuff. It's
So wait,
living is a
what do you
very
define as
loosey
breathing?
goosey term.
What do you define as breathing, really quickly?
Something that
Well,
takes in a
because of-
gas to continue like living or whatever. Because plants take in
Well,
carbon dioxide
I
and
will
all
tell
that
you
stuff
that
and
a
produce
fetus
oxygen.
does receive oxygen from the mother's blood. It is quote unquote breathing, if you want to define it as that.
Yes. However, they kind of exist kind of as a tumor before they really start to develop. That's
So you
in
believe
technical,
developmental-
in the
that's
dumbest of
illogical
terms,
fallacy.
they are a little tumor before they're a person.
Well, that's just a logical fallacy because that's ageism.
Yes.
Developmental
I
stage
cannot
doesn't
hear you because
interfere with-
two people are talking at once and there's background noise.
That's just ageism. The developmental stage does not infringe on the value of a human life. So you believe that developmental stage is what defines the value of a human life?
Yes, until it is until it's alive, like breathing, and
Well,
like,
it is
again,
breathing,
like I said a
quote
couple
unquote.
before. Yes, quote unquote. That's the thing. Quote
Well,
unquote.
yeah, it depends. Breathing, it is receiving, by your definition, it fit your definition because it is intaking oxygenated gas from the mother's blood, right? Is it not?
You are technically correct there.
Okay, I don't believe that. So your argument was that you don't believe because it's not quote unquote alive.
Another thing I will say, I'm not exact because there was 100 points that brought up when I raised my hand, and I have kind of just unplugged my brain from the conversation with that one girl that was up here for 30 minutes. So
Here, I'll basically explain something to you. Why do we value coma patients? They might not be breathing. Some coma patients have to get oxygen plugged into their lungs. Why do we value them still?
because there's a chance that they will wake up, and it is there's a
potential-
chance they'll wake up.
They have the potential for future capacity to think, right? That's why we value them, because they're able to make decisions in the future.
Carter, there's not a near 100% chance. There's a lot of things that can go
It's based
wrong.
off of potential, right? But it's because of the potential. So why couldn't that same application be applied to? It doesn't matter the developmental stage, because that'd just be a logical fallacy of ageism, right?
Mhm.
That same logic could be applied to a fetus, because they will have the future potential capacity to make decisions, just as a
However,
human.
there's much greater risk with giving birth to a baby
Well,
than somebody
yet
that's in a
again, but
coma,
that's
because there's
why we
100
assign
things that
value
could
to
go
it.
wrong.
Okay, here, let me ask you this. Would you value somebody that's alive or somebody that's going to die in 5 minutes? Somebody that's going to live for, I guess, a statistical average lifespan more, or somebody that's going to die in 5 seconds? Which one would you value?
Probably somebody that's going to live first. However, I would only do that if they have already lived for like that's the thing. Yes, I'm not saying like, oh, I don't care when babies die. I do. That sucks, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
But I
here,
mean,
the point of that question though is to gauge. It's because the first person. I'll give you a reason why. It's because they have more future capacity to make rational decisions, right? They have more future capacity for ration, which is what we value life based off of. I would value somebody that's going to have more future capacity for rationale than somebody that has less, right? So if we were in this situation, I believe that since a fetus has the potential future capacity for rationale, I believe that their life is just as valuable as a coma patient, right? We would have to apply the same sort of value. And it doesn't matter the potential, because it's still potential. We value potential just as we do in a coma patient, because as you said, a coma patient is not guaranteed to wake up, but neither is a fetus isn't guaranteed to stay alive long after it's born. There could be birth defects, right? But
there could
it's
be
not-
complications with the
Yeah,
birth. There could be
complications,
hormonal issues with the mother.
But since it's potential. We value the potential. So we have to value the potential for future capacity for rational decisions, right?
Yeah.
like we do with a coma patient, which is why I believe that it would just be illogical to say that that's why we value life, right? Because obviously not every human exhibits the structural capacity of one another, right? Like some humans can't breathe and they need breathing tubes, right? Some humans don't, their heart doesn't beat, so they have to be shocked. They need electric shock therapy to keep their heart going, right?
Yeah, with like a
And
pacemaker.
we still value those people, right? Even though they don't exhibit the traits you listed earlier. So I would say a much better way to value life is future capacity for rational thought.
That is actually a really good point. I will like bend my knee to that.
All right, so is this a concession?
Yeah. In all honesty, I mainly just tried to find servers to rage bait, and I just got stuck here waiting to talk. So I actually tried to throw my hat in the ring here.
Yeah, don't worry, dude. You didn't do
Yeah.
bad. There's no doing bad in the debate.
No.
Everybody learns. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah. But yeah, in all honesty, I just came here to rage bait, and I just decided, may as well just stay here.
Yeah,
I did manage to get some European guy to ban me because I kept going on about how much better America was than his backwater country.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think it was
dude,
like Eastern European, so it made him really mad.
I made a gay joke, and this European guy was like, "Is this what they do in America?" And he just kept on yelling at me. It was so funny.
They are all so hateful. I love them so much because they think they're so smart when their country has like a less GDP than like the majority of people make in the US.
Okay, this isn't debating anymore. Continue. New person.
Can I take this one?
Yeah, here, you can have it. I'll mute.
All right, thank you. All right, do you disagree with the title?
Yes, I do disagree.
Can we agree on the definition that murder is the revocal of a human life?
Wait, say that again. You said that murder is the revocal of a human life?
Yeah. Can we agree on that?
Not necessarily human, but yeah, like murder is the revoking of a life, yes.
All right.
No, look up the definition.
What?
I'm talking to her. Murder is only human on human. It only applies for humans.
Yeah. Because if you kill a plant, you wouldn't call that murder. All right. Can we agree that all humans should get human rights?
Yes, I do agree.
Can we agree that that fetus is human?
It wouldn't be a fish.
All right. So then to revoke the life of that fetus would be murder, and it would be infringing on that fetus' human rights and the right to life.
Okay, so at what age do you get bodily rights over your own body?
Hold on. I don't really know how to answer that question.
At 18. At 18, that is when you are legally an adult and recognized by the government as a legal adult, and you get medical rights, legal medical rights over your own body.
Okay, wait. What's your host?
Yeah.
Or you know what, Chess?
Therefore,
Yeah.
how can someone who
I think the
isn't
host
even,
is
mind you, at the stage that most women get
It
abortion,
is alive.
the baby cannot speak, nor can it see, nor can it live on its own. So if something
All
cannot
right.
live,
So why does that?
I'm
Why
actually not
does
done.
that
I'm actually not done
determine
talking.
worth?
I'm actually not done talking. Thank you. Okay. So if the baby or fetus cannot, because mind you, in the case that it is a baby, those are only in emergency situations as not elliptical, what is it called? Ectopic pregnancies, I think they're called, something like that, where the baby is actually in the fallopian tubes instead of being in the womb. A fetus cannot live on its own. Therefore, it is not its own person. It is still the mother's body. Therefore, you, as someone who is not the mother nor the child, can tell the mother what to do. Not only that, but let me ask you this question, okay? I'm asking this question. Do you support Palestine?
No.
So, okay, at the beginning of this whole conversation, you stated that murder is wrong and murder is humans murdering humans. So why do you not support Palestine? Israel is bombing.
Supporting Palestine is supporting the events of October 7th. I don't support that. I don't support their government.
So you're saying if I support Palestine, that I support Hamas.
If you support Palestine's actions, if you support Palestine's government, Palestine, just
So if I'm
wait,
friends with, okay, using that logic, if I'm friends with white people, does that mean I forgive slavery? No, that logic makes no sense. You can't one group of people. You can't group a group of innocent people with people who are bad. Like that makes no sense. That's like saying, oh, one.
That's why I'm not applying an absolute.
Oh, one Asian person did this. That means the whole group of them, all of them.
We're going far off track.
We're not going far off track. I asked you a question about murder. You asked me about murder. You're saying that you're pro-life, but you're not pro-life. You're pro-life on the non-ethnic cleansing side.
What?
Oh my god, this is category error.
All right, this is going different, a completely different direction.
Ches, really quickly, you know what you should
How are we talking about ethnic cleansing now?
Because I asked you a question. Your logic, pro-lifers, logic is always that abortion is murder, but they're okay with anyone else dying, just not.
He just gave you an opinion. No, he didn't say it was morally justifiable that those people are dying. He just said that his opinion was that he doesn't support either side.
Yeah, I don't wish for anyone
not
to be dying. I loathe wars and conflicts. I don't wish for anyone to die. All right, can we get back on track?
Right. So do you think that they shouldn't die? That's what you're saying?
All right, there's something. Yeah, I don't think anyone should be getting killed.
Okay. But that logic still makes no sense. Like even taking that part of what I said out.
Can we get back on track?
What I said about the fetus not having its own mind and not being able to even it's not even a whole person. It's still the mother. It's still part of her body, like an organ.
The criteria you gave was being able to survive on your own, being able to see, being able to breathe, and consciousness, right? Because that's what I heard. You said that. So by that logic, a person in a coma who's blind is worth less.
What? A person in a coma?
A person in a coma who's blind and relies on life support, is that person worth less than?
People who are on life support don't even open their eyes. So how are they? What does them being blind have to do with anything?
You literally said the fetus is blind. It cannot speak. It's not conscious. So why should it get?
Comparing a grown person who lived their life to someone who doesn't even have organs yet, hasn't even lived.
Yeah, but you said that all people should get human rights. The fetus is a human, and equality is a human right.
But it's not.
Oh my god. Okay, Maya, by your logic, a dead person would be worth more than a living person because they have more past experience. That's literally a redundant argument.
Does she agree that it's human? I was like zoned out.
Is that you, by the government, you are not legally old enough to speak for yourself medically until you are 18, meaning that anyone.
So you believe that
Maya, I have a question. Maya, I have a question.
Wait, so you believe a mom should be able to kill her child if the child is under 18?
That's not what I said. Like
that's literally what
you said medically.
The child can't have decisions on her own body until it's 18.
I can't hear anyone. Everyone's talking over each other. So
I've had a question. I don't want to make it seem like a 3v1, but do you think that a fetus is a human?
I already said that.
She already answered
I was zoned out. I was zoned out. My bad.
Like it wouldn't be a fish. It's not a deer.
Yeah, if it's a human, it's deserving of its human rights. So why do we get to infringe on its right to life?
That's like being like, oh, I'm a human, so I should be able to do whatever I want. Like what?
How does that? How did I say that? What did I say that mostly imply
Like
that.
that makes no sense. Like
You're doing a grasping argument. She doesn't
Wow.
have an argument.
I do have an argument. I
Yeah.
literally just
Then what is it?
I gave a pretty good argument, and all you guys had to say was,
No,
well,
What's your argument? You stated.
right. Well, yeah, but so does the mom who's alive, living, live life like it's
So
her
you
life.
think live life is
If
what
not your
defines
argument,
life?
how would you as a man? How would you know as a man what it's like to give birth? I'm sure none of you guys have kids.
Come on, now.
None of you guys will
You have
experience.
kids. What do you
But you're
mean?
dictating what someone else. You're saying you can't dictate somebody else's life. Basically, that's what you're saying. You're saying you can't dictate somebody else's life
What
because
is-
they're human. But you're telling a
Oh my
woman what
God.
she uses her body. That makes no sense. You literally just that's literally and don't lie.
What is your argument here? What's your argument here?
You just said that
What
you
is
can
your argument?
human. It's human. It's a human right to live.
Are you going to answer my question?
What's your question?
What's your argument here?
My argument is that it's not your life. Not only is it not your life, but it's like
What
I don't
is
know.
your
Like
argument?
I just told you. My argument is that it's not your life. It has nothing to do with you. You're a man. Like
Alright, so that's like saying because I am not a murderer, I don't work with murderers, I don't work against murderers. It has nothing to do with me, so I shouldn't get to speak on it.
bro. Okay.
But you agreed to all of my premises, so therefore you agreed to my syllogism.
You're confusing me because you just said that we cannot take someone's human rights, but you're taking women's rights
What?
over their bodies. This
Alright.
makes sense.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for your time. It was a very nice talking to you. Thank you for your time.
Wait, but she agreed though because
Whoa.
okay.
She agreed
So-
to every one of my
so
premises,
murder-
then
okay, so
disagrees
murder
with
is,
my
deliberately
conclusion.
unaliving
That
somebody, right?
girl
Wait, let me
sounded
put my point real quick.
so.
So she agreed it's human, right? She
annoying.
agreed it's human, and and
Next
murder
time,
is
let me debate
deliberately
people like that,
unaliving
please.
somebody, and
Like,
deliberately taking somebody's
it's
life, right?
crazy, bro.
And
Bro, mind you guys
AB is
can't have
deliberately
kids. Some of us.
and AB is
Yeah, that's
deliberately
crazy.
taking the fetuses and humans' life, right? So she agreed.
Like, she just
So why was
agreed
the
to
debate going
all
longer
of
than
my
that?
premises. Like, really, she agreed to all of
If
my
she had
premises,
already
so
agreed to
that
all
would
that
mean
stuff,
she
right?
agrees
Why
with my
did the
conclusion.
I don't understand her. I'm not
I don't
I'm not
even,
gonna lie.
yeah, I don't get
Mind
it.
you, you
How can
guys
you
can't have
agree
kids.
to
I can have
all?
kids. I've been able
I
to
can
have
have
kids
kids
since 4th
too.
grade. Thank you. So I don't know what we're talking about, but okay.
I've been able to have kids for a long
Never
time.
been.
Okay, wait, really
I'm sorry.
quickly.
What? What did she just
Okay.
say in chat? Did we see this? Wait.
Never been essayed and forced to give birth to. Wow. So just because you haven't experienced something, you shouldn't get to talk on it. That's like saying because you haven't experienced
Wait.
experience a hit and run, you shouldn't get to say it's wrong.
I haven't
That's what it is.
experienced dying, so I can't have a say on it.
Wait, somebody said it's like a parasite.
I
but it's not
haven't
a
died,
parasite,
so
though.
I can't talk
Wow.
about it.
By definition, it's impossible.
People
The
keep
point is,
giving that argument.
the point
of
is, it's not a
parasite.
parasite because a parasite finds a host of a different species, but a fetus is a human. It's
Yeah.
part of the
We're
human
literally,
species, right?
yo, what is Maya yapping about in the chat, bro? We're literally just putting her logic into motion.
Wait.
Like,
Can I
bro.
debate Maya?
Yeah,
What are you
dude.
rambling about? You were literally putting your
yeah.
logic into motion.
She
Can I
agreed
debate
to
Maya?
every one of my premises, and then
She
you
proved
somehow
your point,
has
dude.
the bravado. Like, she agreed to all my premises, so how can you disagree with the conclusion? Like,
Right.
seriously.
Dang, she just proved every single one of your points.
Maya, I have a question.
Let me debate her, please, bro.
Wait, no, Maya, I have a question.
Alright.
Like, not really a question, a statement.
tier.
So you agreed that a fetus is a human, right? And also murder is deliberately taking somebody's life away, right? So an AB is deliberately taking the fetus's life, which is a human, so therefore it counts as murder. Thank you. So you
We
cannot
also
debate.
agreed
Easy
that all
concession,
humans
but
are
let me.
deserving of
Yeah,
human
you
rights.
say
Like,
we don't have a
your
say on
opinion.
this because we can't give birth. Yeah, I can't talk about dying because I didn't die.
3 years old, bro. Like,
Okay,
I
wait,
haven't.
let me
I
be the
didn't.
debater.
I haven't died before, so I can't talk about it. You make no sense.
that makes no sense.
That's
What?
literally
Yeah,
the only
I'm
logic.
putting your logic into motion here. I'm. You're literally saying this. I'm putting different words into your logic.
What I'm saying is you guys can't claim to value life and then make women suffer because you don't agree with something.
Here. No, let me
Dude.
explain this to her.
Nobody's going out having
Please, let me
abortion.
debate her.
Like
Let
it's a
me have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
one-on-one.
No, yeah. Let this guy debate her. I
Wait,
want
is
to
your
see.
logic that people
I
can't have
genuinely want to
opinions?
see what happens.
All right, here. Everybody mute up, please.
Got you.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Maya. I want you to start with your proposition.
Your proposition. I'm going to go.
I can hear myself for some reason.
Wait, what happened?
I can hear myself through your mic.
Turn your echo off.
I'm just gonna turn her volume down a little. Anyway, okay, so back. Ches has got to rejoin. All right, so I'm going to go with the proposition that AB is murder, right? It's because it's a human and you're murdering it, right? So here, I want to hear what you have to say about that.
Okay, so basically, my opinion was that not only are you men, you don't give birth. That's like if I'm speaking on a problem.
Here, my comeback to that is.
I barely said anything.
I know, because I literally got your point. So my combat to that is, you said we're men, we can't talk about it, right? So what gives you the right to talk about Palestine? You're not from Palestine.
But I'm a human person. Are they not human people?
Yeah, so exactly.
From
You're a human
Palestine?
person and I'm a human.
Oh my gosh, whose son is that?
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You literally just said you're a human person. We're all human persons. We can all interpret things that happen. You're not a man, so how can you know what it feels like to be a man, right? It's just invalid logic.
I'm not a man.
Wait, can I debate for the pro-choice position, please?
No, you cannot debate for the pro-choice because me and her
Why
are
not?
debating. Because we're being heard.
Bro, I just want to say something.
Right, but men are a part of the reproduction process, so I mean.
Yeah, are we just tools for reproduction?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Anyway, I just literally. Cool thug, bro. You're gonna get desat because you're.
Bro, your balls haven't even dropped, bro. Like,
okay. Oh my god. And now you're okay. No.
Okay, bro.
IDK. Please,
Hey,
bro.
why is she insulting? That's not cute.
Maya.
Yo, that's not funny. That's not funny.
You guys
Maya,
have
back
been.
to our conversation.
You're
No.
raping,
I'm sorry about that, Maya.
Okay, honestly, yo, you are the most
Yo, IDK,
low-tier
bro.
blood cell I think I've ever seen in my life. Your points have 0 guard. Like, your points can be disproved in a
And she
matter
left.
of seconds. You
All right, I'm
cannot
putting-
defend your case in the slightest. Now, I
Shut
have
up,
to
kid.
go, my friends. I'm following you. I'll
All right, it was
be
nice
back
talking to you,
tomorrow,
bro.
I think.
All right.
Yeah, nice one.
I'll slam some more Neanderthals tomorrow.
All right. Talk to you later.
Oh, no, he's cooking.
All right. So here, dude. Finally, I've been trying to like. Hey, all right.
You're
I'm right here. I'm ready to talk. All right. So I'm going to go with the proposition that AB is murder because you're taking away a human life. You're killing-
Wait. Does proposition just mean like position? Like I don't know what proposition means. Sorry.
Proposition means an assertion. It means I'm asserting my point.
Oh, okay.
It's something you just basically to say to. This is the opinion I'm going to be asserting in this conversation. Right? It's just
Okay.
a
So I'm
simple
gonna
version of
take
that.
the proposition of a pro-choicer, right? That's like what I would say.
Well, you're going to take. You're going to go from the perspective of a pro-choicer. You wouldn't go from the proposition because a proposition is an assertion. You can't go from an assertion. You can give assertions. So you're going to have to say,
Okay.
I'm going to go from the side or I'm going to go from the perspective.
Yeah. I'll do it from the side.
All right. Let me hear your argument.
I'm pro. Basically, I'm pro-choice because I don't believe that fetus is valuable up until, of course, it gains like some sort of like consciousness. I don't believe
So you
that
believe
before it has
current capacity
consciousness.
for consciousness. So current consciousness is what you believe. defines value in a human.
I believe like yeah, basically
So,
current
let me
consciousness
ask you,
is like
why-
like I would current consciousness I would value, and then of course like current consciousness.
Okay, so let me ask you, why do we value coma patients? They don't have consciousness currently.
Oh, but I would just value them because of course they had like a past consciousness as well, and
So